Footy Flicks, what's going on with your messages, mate? Anyways, I think we should be good. Yep. What's going on, everyone? We're here for Friday night footy, Collingwood HAWTHORN. We'll be streaming a few games this week. I know I'm doing tomorrow night, and I might do Sunday night. It'll probably depend on what I actually get up to after the Melbourne v St Kilda game. But I thought I'd jump on the live stream instead of going to this game. I had the option to go into this game, but felt like watching on TV instead. So hopefully we do get a good game. Because I thought last night wasn't too bad as well. So yeah, it'd be good if we get a second good game. I'll update a couple of things on the right as well. We get the scores updated as well for the last game. I'm sure I can get that sorted. Yeah, we'll get that sorted as well. 40 plus Collingwood. Well, 15-2 I think were the last since 2012. 15-2 at the MCG. So it's been mainly Hawthorn. I haven't tipped Hawthorn. Coast Club, $15. Wasn't expecting that to start things off. Cheers, Coast Club. You know what? Overnight. I can't really do an overnight goal because I'll be in Alice Springs tomorrow. Stream goal. Let's just go $150. I mean, we've started with 15. What did you say? Yeah, I get that, actually. I don't know what happened. I mean, I did see your story. Bit of a waste, considering you had the tickets and you're in Melbourne. Not sure why you're still at Melbourne. I'm actually surprised you're still in Melbourne. I would have assumed you'd be out of here, given, West Coast aren't playing either. So, yeah, surprised to find out that you were here for another week. Kind of unfortunate, though, to hear what happened. Someone just said, I'm sorry. Oh, not you again. I might just get rid of you entirely if you're going to continue apologising for something you should apologise for spamming. That's what you should be doing, mate. Like, fucking hell. Like, it's just fucking annoying. It really is. Yeah, we don't need to see that in the chat, so. Say hi to Jordan McLean. Are you with him right now? Are you at his house? My guess would have to be yes. What's up? Yes. Half time, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do some Instagram calls. I tried the idea on another stream and it was a good one. It actually worked well, so. Yeah, nice, Zambro. Fitting you're getting Zambro. Surely you go get the Zambro at the actual game tomorrow, because I know they have a Zambro outlet at the People's First. When I go there for the Q Clash, I'll probably try it, because it's pretty unique. Do some Instagram calls at halftime, so if you want to, just call me, and the first calls I get receiving, I'll answer, but not yet, like not now. I'm actually going to put my phone away for now. Well, how many times have you been to the stadium, Sammy? The ASP... oh, fuck. Maybe. You probably know more about that than I do. Maybe. I can check. Let me just put something on the screen real quick. I'm just going to redo the likes and all that. Keep forgetting to do that. How's your Friday been? Annoying. I went to Flinders Street to pick up my AirPod case and the bloody couldn't pick it up, so I just sort of wasted my trip to Flinders Street. Apart from that, not too bad. The crowd outside Marvel right now is big, better than... What do you mean outside Marvel? What's on at Marvel right now? Is it like a concert, or are you talking about the MCG? Obviously, the crowd outside the G would be better than St Kilda Suns. That was shit. Obviously. Matilda. Oh, the Matildas are playing. I didn't even know that. See, shows how much I'm aware. Probably has something to do with the low amount of Melbourne games this week. Yeah, weird that we only have one this week, and last week we had 7. If I wasn't going to Alice Springs, I probably would have gone this week, because I don't want a single week of footy where I'm not at least a game, and it won't be this week. Oh, yeah, Lenny, it was like 13.6. I'm not sure what the actual amount was, but I think it was around that. I know it was the lowest St Kilda crowd at home in at Marvel like ever, if you don't count COVID, which isn't good. Speaking of not good, look at the state of my headphones at the moment. I think I sat on something that has caused it to snap, so if I tape it up, it normally works, but the tape's not working right now. So I need to go. Well, I could probably. Yeah, not good. Not good. They're good ones as well. They've lasted for years, but maybe I get new ones. I won't have headphones actually on the flight tomorrow because the AirPod case. No way he wants 200. I want money. Everyone wants money. Oh yeah. Speaking of money, Kai, let me check real quick. What the flight number? Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be that one because I'm going to Brisbane, and then I'm going from Brisbane to Alice Springs. QF 1874. There you go. Because you so badly wanted to know. What's for dinner? Can we order a pizza in tonight? Probably not. I don't even really want a pizza. I've had enough junk so far this weekend. I'll probably have junk on the next couple of days. I already had. So I sort of didn't really have. I kind of had dinner, early dinner. Any more news with Bunbury? In terms of what? I think everything with Bunbury's all sorted out. I can't really talk about everything that's going to happen because I still have to wait for something to figure out what is actually happening that weekend. But I do have a ticket for you still. With that game, I'm not going to be getting there till like probably the start though. That's still going to be the case. Kai Mori, friggin' hell, $30 has just PayPal'd me the $30. I've said this a few times. For anyone that does want to donate, the best way of doing so is through PayPal because I do receive the whole funds. And Kai's got the memo and he's just done it again. He is from Alice Springs, he says. So we're going to be there tomorrow. And I don't know anyone from Alice. I actually kind of need someone to figure out, or someone to help film something on the Sunday. Otherwise, I'll have to do it all myself. But it'd be interesting to see if there's anyone there that will do it because I don't know anyone from Alice Springs really. Yeah, that's the only thing I kind of want to know. You get it? Like I have it on me, but I don't know. Maybe I'll send you the barcode. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be able to do that. Anyways, let's chuck the game on the KO. Big one. This is going to be Friday night, probably the biggest game of the round. What do we have as like crowd predictions? Crowd predictions. Should we do a little Google Forms? And closest to the pin. Play a bit of closest to the pin. We could. Well, we don't need a Google Forms. Just put it in the chat. I want to say 91,000 because everyone's saying this is like a proper going to be 100k. Well, it won't be 100k. I should say more so a sellout. I'm going to 91. 91 is a lot actually for one of these sort of games, but I'm going to go 91, considering that apparently Haz hasn't got a ticket, and if he hasn't got a ticket due to the fact that it's a sellout, then surely it's going to be high. But if he really wanted to go, I'm sure he could have found one. It's pretty easy for someone like him or myself. You just put something on your story and there's normally someone that has a spare. I mean, Coast Club, I know, what are you doing with your tickets? Like, big waste. You'd have to have figured out a way to sell them. I guess I could... Yeah, these headphones are just broken, man. Look at it. It's like fucking... I'm trying to bend it back into place. You could definitely tell it's broken. Even if without the tape, you can certainly tell. Anyways, for now we'll leave it.
To begin your braids, grab
Sort of uncomfortable though having it on. Coles will be closed, so be careful. Coles will be closed, so be careful. Protest. That Coles that you're talking about, I think, is right next to where I'm staying. The fuck sort of ad is this? What are we watching? I saw someone say 94,000. Be good if we get a crowd like that for a home and away game that isn't like a marquee fixture like Anzac Day or opening round Richmond Carlton. I think got 90 plus once. When was the last time that a biggest Collingwood Hawthorn crowd home and away? This could break it this week today. I will, Lenny. I will get it. I haven't got it yet. I probably will get it next week. Because I don't think I'll be going to Big Freeze. I haven't got the... I might still be away that week anyways. Oh, this is such a... Tell you why. Look at this. If I leave it like that, maybe I look professional, like I'm a broadcaster. You know how they have one ear in and one ear out? Well, Dreamtime was between two shit clubs, and it was a the weather wasn't great. Might just do this. You can't tell now. Can I message you? Yeah, you can. If my TV's ahead, is it fine for me to spoil it? No, don't fucking spoil. It defeats the purpose of me having any of these live reactions, because what's the point of a live reaction when I know what's happening? Don't spoil. I just want to go to Adelaide. When are you gonna? You'll be there next week, yeah, Lenny. When? What day? Thursday. You leave Thursday. Dusty's 300 last year against Hawth. I know that got 92,000. It's probably because of Dusty's 300th as well. Most likely that was the reason, because it was a Richmond home game. But Richmond and Hawthorn, like two clubs that weren't in the 8 at the stage, so that crowd actually surprised me a lot. I expected like a 70 or an 80 at most. Playlist guy, cheers for the $1, mate. I was going to say you could put something in the messages, but I don't think you can with a $1 donation. Another... Will you live stream next year's Collingwood v Hawthorn? I don't know. Why are you asking me that? My sister has a crush on you. Send me her at. Probably a 14-year-old. Shut up, mate. No one cares. Or say that. No, I know you're taking a piss. Already 23% of the way to the $200 goal. Yeah. Honestly, Kai Morey's probably going to just do it in like a minute, honestly. But if you're still in chat, what is happening with what protest are you talking about? You got the margin right last night? Sort of. I mean, I said it in my video, but I never actually put in 18. I put in 10 for some reason. One time I do that. Fucking silly. What do we have as our goal songs? Let's play the goal songs. Alright, this is Collingwood's. I don't know who recommended the Macarena, but I thought it was actually kind of cool. Hawthorns. Is it true Lou Richards secretly became a Hawthorn supporter? You're asking the wrong person. You're asking someone that just wants a good game of footy tonight. And that's right. I can tell you why I'm not at this game. I would have had plenty of opportunities of heading to this game despite it being a sellout. I don't want to fucking worry about having to wait an hour after the game with all the trains and the packed crowds and all that. Screw that when you have a 7 in the morning flight. Like the stream so Cardi can be happy. We want the like goal. Hey, Lenny, if we get to 233 likes, I'll be in Adelaide next week. Hawthorn always fancy themselves. Hey, there are some empty seats. I don't like empty seats when they say it's full out sellout. Nick Dacos. Nick Dacos? Who do I have in my fantasy for this game? I think maybe just him. No multis for tonight. I don't really do multis anyways. I only do them with mates. Always forget, never care. Alrighty. Are you doing a vid of destroying cards? I probably will, yeah. I'll do one. But I'm getting to a stage where I've like, have no more ways of doing it. Mowing cards. So I use a lawnmower. Good start, Collingwood. Here we go. Jamie Elliott. Now, the reason why I have my hood on is because my freaking headphones are broken and I look like a complete twat without it. I'll be happy at Norwood. Yes, I'll be at Norwood Oval. Are you going to be coaching the All-Stars, Lenny? Jamie Elliott for the first one. He's had a sensational season. He will definitely be in the All-Australian squad at this point of the year because he's kicked the first one already here for the Pies. Can you commentate today, Cardi? Bro hasn't been announced yet, says Andy. Well, that's why I'm telling Lenny, if he likes the stream up, maybe they'll announce me. But who knows? Can you do it? It's a cat attack when Geelong kick a goal when they face West Coast. You're telling me to do these games when I don't even know when they are. When's Geelong v West Coast? Oh, who the fuck?
It's a great start for the Pies, but the disappointing thing for the Hawks is as bad as they were at clearances and centre bounces last week, they got their hands on the ball first there, but it was the turnover hand pass from Meek that went to Dacos. Collingwood land the first blow.
Love to get Jared Waitley on a Friday night. Not going to lie, small forwards have been on fire in general this year. Yeah, I mean, Jack Higgins, last Sunday was the first actual game he didn't score a goal. Given how shit we've been, it's pretty crazy how it's only the first time. And every other week, apart from one, he's kicked 2 or more goals. You'll be in Alice Springs, someone says. Yeah, I will be, Xavier, tomorrow. Never been. I'll do a live stream on Sunday, but I also want to get out my NRL AFL video because I actually, for once, put in some time actually getting that sorted. So if that can be finished this week, I'll probably release it Sunday. I haven't been announced. I need to speak to Check tomorrow. Yeah, well, game's in a week now, so they are still rolling in announcements. People think, oh, that's it. It's certainly not it. I'm just surprised that I keep seeing all of these, like Charlie Dixon. Like, fucking sakes. What team will he be on? Good luck even trying to man up on Dixon. Yes, I know he finished poorly last year, but he's an absolute beast. So, good luck, anyone. Newcomb on the 50. Oh, that's a kick. Just offline. You should hammer nails into the footy cards. I'll hammer nails into whoever's fixing the quality here on KO. How crap is it right now? Or is my monitor just gone shit? Oh no, yeah, no, it was actually KO being weird. But KO more like Gayo. Why does Jack Higgins look like... I'll take that. I don't think Jack Higgins looks too bad. In a non-gay way. I don't know why I said that. Oh, fucking hell. So much for getting good headphones. These headphones are like crap now. I'll leave that there. Yeah, look. I take the headphones off. Oh, actually, I just leave it like that. You can't see it. You can barely see it. I'm just going to leave it. Like, who cares? Yeah, I'm not really ever wanting Collingwood to win, but you've got to respect the way they play. You have to respect a lot of things about Collingwood. Stay away from the AFL plays in the game. Yeah. Well, you played last year, and you know Daniel Motlop. But the thing is, right, there weren't that many like proper AFL plays that weren't like washed. For example, Jarman, I don't think he's not washed, but he's like 50, 60 years old, so he wasn't going to be like that much of a threat. But they're going to treat it like an EJ Witten's legend game. They're not going to go out of their way try and fucking destroying anyone and everyone that's in their path. Grookey, I'll drink a full bottle of hot sauce and eat the world's hottest gummy bear if the Pies win by 1,000. I'd drive... I don't know what I'd do. I'd do anything for that because it's not going to happen. 1,000 points, obviously. Jump off a bridge. I'll do that if they lose by 1,000. Or win. If this game's shit, then I haven't really got much hope for the rest of the round. Here we go. Both sides are really good with their footy as well, with their kicking. So hopefully we do get skillful one here. Ginnivan. I immediately regret having him to kick 4 because it's not going to happen. You just know it won't. Go! Yes! Warple. Hawthorn kick there first. Yeah, but did it feel that way, Andy? You going to go walk around after sunset? Well, not Saturday night, unless I decide to live stream after, but I don't see the point, really. I mean, the only point would be entertainment for the viewers, but for myself, it's just a safety risk. Fuck me, Coast Club.
Coast Club has just tipped 30 Australian dollars.
Coast Club's just tipped Tough his annual wage. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You
but
tipping Eagles against North loudly crying, rolling
I
on the
don't
floor
know.
laughing.
Oh, probably. Well, actually, probably yes if it's in Perth. The local club players were trying hard. I'll tell you what, the content creators are going to be trying hard because they're going to want as much stats as possible. I'm in the UK. It's 10:45. I've got to get and do some shopping. Great show. It's been a short-lived show so far, Steve, but thank you for joining. This is the only game I care about this round, says Baz. Yeah, right. Well, it is a bye round, so I guess if you support the non-clubs or the 4 clubs that are having a bye, and I mean, I genuinely think still Sydney v Adelaide's going to be great. Carter to kick 5. Yeah, I'm going to kick 5 goals. I'll kick 5. Ginnivan! No, I actually don't know. I wouldn't want to match up on someone like a Charlie Dixon. Geez, $77 though. Cheers, coach. But as I said before, if you can PayPal me, I get all of that money and I get it straight away. Come on, Guinea. No, I do want him to kick this. Not just for my big call, but for the game. He's put it through. And what a start. Jack Ginnivan, against his former side, puts it through. And why can I only hear Gary Lyon now? That's the 3rd mistake we've seen on the broadcast already. There we go. Back. Blake's in the stream. Blake uploaded his first video of 2025, it feels. Never say Ginnivan backwards. Nervinig. Luckily, it's not A Ginnivan, and then you... Yeah, A Ginnivan. His first name was Aaron. And you say that backwards. Don't say it backwards. West Coast v Geelong with the most thrilling game of the year. 149 or 148. Jesus, mate. Go and check yourself at your local asylum, because it's not happening, if you think that. He's had a shit year, though, Ginnivan, to be fair, so I think he can have a big one against his former club. He did last year. McDonald. Here we go. Warple Moore. He's got he's just missed. Connor McDonald was on the Play show the other day. I wonder if they run out of content credits, because they always get a content credit on that new show called Players. I'm sure you guys have seen it. Better get me on. I'll be respectfully disrespect. No, I fucked it up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll be disrespected if they don't get me on. I don't know when they'll stop that doing the series though. Chol. How? I feel like Howe hasn't had the biggest season. Well, they'll run out soon. But even if they run out, they're going to get no names before they get me on. I just know for a fact. They'll get Will Taylor. I don't know. So who have they done? They've done Shepmates. They'll probably do Prime. They'll definitely do Prime before me, if they did me or him. They did the Shepmates, Cooper Hamilton, Caden McDonald, Marmalade, and Jarrah. So all 5 people are fair enough to be before me. But if they start getting people like... Oh, now I don't want to disrespect names, but like... I feel like people would kind of get to a stage where they can feel, I should have been in before certain people. Yeah, cool, Blake. What was it like playing... well, I've got a video coming out on that, so... You'll get everything. Oh, Has probably will get on before I get on, but I feel like... I don't know. I'd like to get on before Has. He'd definitely get on before me, but like someone like a Scoops for sure. Because if that happened, then that would really boggle my mind, because I feel like Scoops is kind of like blacklisted from everyone or everything. You do a stream when people who donate tell you what to do. Nah, because then people will just get me to do like really fucking dangerous and illegal things that I can't actually do on stream. Like if I will. People wanted me to do an Alice Springs stream. I'll probably do one, but like during the day in the morning, where I walk around the city for a bit before the footy. If people just start donating, telling me to walk around saying the N-word, like I get to a stage where I can't do everything that gets said. He kicked 1 goal. He was 1 of 4. Yes. Well, then he was there, so he's not lying. Yeah, he won't get on, Blake. Because he's not... You can't take him seriously with some of the stuff he says and does. Imagine, Studi. Imagine Studi gets on before me. That I would actually probably just... I actually would just wrap it up. I'd end it all. And not end it all in terms of ending it all. End it all in terms of my content creation journey. I just pack it up and find something new. Candyman's good. No, I know. When I finish all these stupid in-state trips like freaking Alice Springs, Perth, and all that, hopefully I can get play another game for Wattle Park. Big call Razor Footy gets on. I read Razor Ray for a second, then I realised you Razor fucking Footy. Yeah. Anyways, I wonder who they'll get for the next few eps. Because I don't mind the show. It's actually a pretty good one. Not a good kick. You don't want to be kicking it to Jeremy Howe. Do you like Reed? I don't really care. Like, I don't hate him. No, he's not my favourite player for sure. Like when we play West Coast, I fucking do not like him. Don't really like him much, even in general. But he's alright. He's overrated though. It's a good idea. Well, it's a fine idea doing it during the day. Probably not at night. It was good handball, but then they slowed it down. That was a bit silly. They sort of stopped there, the Hawks, and now look at Collingwood. Give it to Hoskin Elliott. He might kick this. Well, he did kick it. He kicked it for a fucking point. Blaze, why were you in GWS stuff when I saw you once? When did you actually get those tickets? Because I asked Marto like on the Monday, and he said it was completely sold out. And then I see all these random people rock up to the Giants cheer squad. I'm like, well, fuck's sakes. It wouldn't have made a difference, luckily, but I would have been really pissed if that was the only cheer squad for the week I couldn't have gotten into, if that was what I was still doing. There's a fuzzy sound. Oh, good to know now. Good to know now. Dacos puts it through. Good for the Brownlow. Oh, is there seriously... So it's static. Are you talking about the static? Is there a static sound happening again? I'll check. Oh, that. It's just the background noise. Hold on, I can get rid of that shit. I didn't even realize it was so loud. It's not what I thought it was, but let's turn that down.
A couple of times they played on and got themselves into trouble. So the quick hand pass there meant all of a sudden Battle's got to make a decision. And the level of pressure that Collingwood apply in their forward 50 demands that the opposition be perfect with the footy. And as soon as you're not perfect,
hello, testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Hello. Nah, fuck that. I fucked it. It's still too high. Give it 69. Well, thank you for telling me. What at? No. Hello. Fucking hell, I got rid of that static before. Leave it on that, please. And there you go. They do it so easily, Collingwood. In the matter of minutes, they're going to hit the lead when I'm trying to fix the microphone here. Why don't I just add a filter? Now that probably just gets rid of it, doesn't it? Probably should have just done that to begin with. Probably makes it easier to watch the stream. Alright. Alright. And the desktop audio is too loud as well to begin with. So you guys could have told me this from the start if you guys actually thought it was an issue, because I think it certainly... Yeah. Good. What? Oh, it's 20, not 20 to 14. Dacos is cooking in fantasy. I was unsure of having him as vice captain because he doesn't score well against Hawthorn over the last couple of games, so I decided to leave him out. But I'll have a look at what he's on right now, because if he's cooking, it's good. Because he's been out of form, and a few people have traded him out as of late, so it'd be 41. Fuck! Too bad I didn't have the vice captaincy on him. Just considering it for a little bit. I have mine on Lockie Ash. Look at this. It's just absolute breeze now for Collingwood. Oh, donate as much as you want, mate.
Forced to go, so into the man of the mark as a result.
Apparently, Dacos took a contested mark. If that happened, as if no one would have mentioned it. A in the broadcast, B in the chat. Oh, I gotta get rid of it. It looks. And I gotta get rid of the tape. Eagles, John. I wouldn't really agree with that.
If you want to see what a really good side is capable of, if this goes for a goal, you just give it.
And everyone was giving me rubbish for having Collingwood to win the flag as well. I mean, everyone was giving me a lot of rubbish after the Giants game, opening round.
The third goal, when there's been a stoppage, Hawks have got first possession, but the pressure's resulted in a turnover.
He's very refreshed after a week off. This is his 9th disposal.
Oh, it's hit the. Oh, it's hit. I was gonna say it's hit the post. How'd that go in? Fucking hell. That might be the closest to hitting the post sort of goal I've ever seen.
Probably marvelling at him more if Scott Pendlebury wasn't his team.
Well, it sounds like a broken record, but that's 3 of their 4 goals have come from stoppages where Hawthorn.
Then that ladder prediction you asked people Collingwood last. I know those girls don't know footy. There's a reason I gave them shit for that. So that could be reposted again later in the year if they finish first, actually.
Collingwood's terms, and you are under the pump. You've got to make a quick decision, and the kick from Warple just didn't exit the defensive 50.
So when you're the number
One mark,
who scores from the back,
1 goal, 7 touches, 3.
and then you kick 2 goals from forward half pressure,
He'd be on a few amount of kicks then, wouldn't he?
it's really impressive. 3 in a row, having given up 2.
Well, the tackles and the marks help. So does the goal. Side bottom on 40.
34 coaches' votes in the first half of the season. It's been a remarkable renaissance.
He's having an unbelievable season when you think about it.
This is a good surge from the Pies. Ward with the centre clearance.
So with all of Hawthorn's dominance, it feels like they're down by 11. It only took like 5 minutes of good footy for Collingwood to get 3 goals.
A fair talk out of the middle from Ward.
Saturday, the 28th of June, Everton.
Hawthorn's turn to respond. Sam Mitchell said it would be a game of momentum. The momentum set with the Pies for now. Long against
Oh, Weddle
Reinforced
hits it into to Pendlebury. McDonald.
works it around McDonald.
Ward.
Found a passage.
Honestly, found the space there. Guinea. Yes, sir. He's got it. Come on, big calls on here. I said Guinea to kick 4 as my big call, and he's kicked his second.
Gee, you've got to be good to win the ball from clearance against Collingwood.
Shy Glazer, Cardman, Coke fan Oak, C in 4.
In the ruck, who tried to get the kick out, it was smothered, and then every
Coke can fan OKC. How do you think the Bombers went? Oh, I thought they played pretty well given the circumstances and the team that they had
who started
named against Brisbane at the Gabba.
Smith against his old team last week. Stand up to the pressure.
So they were pretty good.
Outstanding game, and now again Jack Ginnivan against his old mates. Been a bit of history. He's come back out and kicked.
All right, Blaze. I don't know what you're talking about, mate.
And it doesn't look like we're going to get too many preordained.
Good that you've deleted your comment.
Ginnivan,
SGA. Who the
and we just get
fuck
the
is that?
substandard touch of the air. But Hawthorn needed it, and it was a fine.
Oh, okay. It's a player. Just a Can you shout me out? Nah, not when you're spamming 4 times.
Schultz was ready for him.
what a tackle.
So rapid fire.
Pendles.
Bringing it forward to
Bobby
Bobby Hill.
Hill. Back on the side.
Stay with him to the ball.
Yeah, I know.
What about the
Oh,
that run-down tackle on?
time you out, Hawthorn guy.
He attacked the ball well, but he just gets mown down and turned beautifully by Lachlan Schultz. That's great technique.
Time out for the whole bloody game.
Carl Amon, which helps.
Craig McRae said he is the barometer for Collingwood's pressure. And if that's the case, they are
What's
right.
Membry doing in the ruck? He never rucks.
But
Elliott.
circling up forward. Ball squirts out to D'Ambrosio.
D'Ambrosio.
Flyer more from behind. Size disadvantage. Didn't worry him because
Ginnivan again. Good start.
cleanly and set them away through Harvick and now Joel. And here's Watson. Ball sits for him, but there's nothing ahead. Has to
Go
watch
to the middle.
and
Go to the middle.
play a little game between themselves. And then to Ward, who's taken the opportunity.
Could have gone to the middle and they could have just gone from there. Blaze has been on the...
Kick in the AFL.
Nah, he's always like this in chats now.
Through Scrimshaw. And
He actually lost his mod at one stage because of this. D'Ambrosio.
D'Ambrosio, here's the launch.
Much better footy from Hawthorn, but the kick wasn't the best.
It was right by Crainer, who does what he needed to do and gets it to safety.
A really good transition again, though. He just took up plenty of ground, went through the middle. Jats run and dare, take the game on. They're deep in attack again.
Is mine delayed? Mate, I'm not watching this on Channel 7, so a little bit. But that means I'll probably not get the opportunity to see that shitty Telstra ad and Meat kicks out in the full. I'm keen for the weekend. Well, then watch on Fox Footy and you get Jared Waitley instead and Matt Hill. Wait, is Matt Hill? Was he Thursday? I can't even remember. I think Hudson. You don't get Hill for tonight. Oh, Hill. Because I normally do the Thursday games on stream, not Fridays. I'm trying to remember the last time I've done a Friday night game. How many Friday games have I done this year? Yeah, watch me. I'm not commentating really at all, but put me on as the commentary over BT. I can do a better job. I've done like no Friday games this year. Oh, I did Geelong v Melbourne actually, and Good Friday week. Is that it? Fuck, I've literally done like none. So basically, this is the first Friday night game live by myself. That's not on a good, like on a double header. Probably there's a reason why I don't do them very often, because the chat's shit. Look at this crappy chat. When do you think Saints will click in? Oh, that's not too bad. I'm doing a poop. That is bad. That's very bad. If I got Dennis Cometti on somehow, which will never happen, but if I got like a proper commentator on for one of these streams, I wonder how many people I'd get in the stream the whole time. Probably get people trying to get Dennis Cometti to say stupid crap. Watson, look at this. Goes long. Can he find a target there? Yes, he does in Hardwick. Brilliant stuff from the Hawks. They go end to end and they'll get their chance at their fourth for the lead. People have averaged triple doubles before. I don't give a fuck about the NBA right now. And I'm sure if I was here with Dennis Cometti, he'd say the exact same thing. Usually I have to watch him rant. Yeah, he's missed it. Waste from Hardwick. I used to always do the Friday games, but this year I've been either at the games or... Well, let's go through every Friday game then, since the game at the moment... It's alright, but it's just there's a stoppage. So the first Friday game was opening round, but I went to that. Then Hawthorn v Essendon also went to that. Then Bulldogs... So I went to the first 4 Friday games until Geelong v Melbourne. And I streamed that. Then I went to Collingwood Sydney. Oh, and yeah, so most weeks I'm at the footy. And then the Saints had a passage of 2 games in a row we played on a Friday night. I don't want to be at the game, Blake. I'd rather be home, to be honest. There are times where I'd rather actually not be at the game, even though I do like to get my game count up. And I don't want to, yeah, I don't have to worry about heading home late when I've got to be up at 4 in the morning. Good mark, Newcomb. And yes, Hardwick again. There's not a chance I'm getting Dan Does footy on. Can't even get him in contact into just doing some simple request for a video. He's not going to come to my fucking house. You only like watching games on TV now. That's a bit shit. Like, I understand why you might prefer to not go to the game, even for your own team, but for you to always now go to games on TV, watch games on TV. Like, for next week, I don't even think I'll go to that game Thursday night. Oh, that was a good option, but good take there from Houston. Yeah, Ollie, but he's not doing it either.
Kicks out to the wing over Chris.
Couldn't even respond to a simple Instagram DM. No, I don't think he thinks he's too big, but it would be nice if he
Lions have been ahead at quarter time the last 7 weeks and 8-3 for the season. The Hawks are
he'd
7
respond to Instagram messages or however
4 of the last 5
you meant to contact him.
Inside 50s Hawthorn's way, so they'll take this. The Pies.
Piss off Haz isn't at the game.
Realised pretty early in that little skirmish there was no way out.
I'm going to get rid of Brisbane Lions. Your headset's having... Oh, it's falling apart, yeah. I sat on it. I can probably fix it. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to fix it without tape. Bobby Hill, can't mark it. 5 seconds on the clock. He handles it off to Josh Dacos. Oh, nah. Very unlucky there for Collingwood. Quarter time. 4-point margin. Yeah, the headset certainly has seen better days. I'll put it aside for now since the quarter time break. We don't need it on. Pretty good game of footy though. But yeah, also Blake, even if I went to the game, I'd have no one to sit with. I'd just be sitting there by myself. That'd be a bit shit. As Lingy would say, Collingwood by 4. Does Lingy still commentate? I don't think I've watched a single game on 7 this year. I reckon the only game on 7 I watched was the Anzac Day game. Because I never watch footy on a TV anymore. I just watch it on my monitor on KO. And if I am going to watch footy, I'm either at the game here, or very rarely I'm either at a mate's place or at the pub. But yeah, like very rarely I do have the opportunity to watch a full game in its entirety just on the TV. For finals, it is different. I do like to watch finals on the TV.
Toyota.
Go Harvey Norman half-yearly clearance. Up to 30% off Windows 11 computers. Monitors from $98. Save $350 on Google Pixel 9. Save over $500 on Samsung.
Blake says, come Bulldogs, Hawthorn.
Guaranteed at Harvey Norman now.
Yeah, maybe if you've got a good... I'll go with you. I just wouldn't go for the sake of going. Last week, every game I went to, I had a reason to go to, so it wasn't for the sake of going. But there's no need to just go to the game for the sake of going to the game when I haven't got anything to do at the game. When I have no one to go with and I've got no content I'm making. Yeah, I remember that game, Shy Glazer. I arrived home after the Adelaide drive back from the night before when I went to the Port Hawthorn game, and I missed the first quarter. And then I spent 15 minutes trying to find a camera to actually use for the stream because my fucking camera that I was supposed to use, I left it in my mate's car. So I was, yeah, not in a good mood before the stream, but the game was good. Belter of a game. I might make a video on the Telstra ad, to be honest, because they now start playing that ad on big screens. So if we are down on Sunday and they play it on the big screen, I'll make a video. Team's down by 40 points. You travel. Oh, the amount of traveling I'm going to do tomorrow is actually so annoying. I'll arrive at Alice Springs at 2 in the afternoon, but I'll leave at 7. Fucking gonna suck. But thankfully I'm with Qantas and I've got a window seat, so it's gonna be good. The first flight to Brisbane, I have a window seat, meal included. I actually have PowerPoints and Wi-Fi. Basically, I reckon the equivalent of what business class on a Jetstar. If they have Jetstar Business or whatever the premium version that is. But it's an economy flight, but yeah, pretty good. The other flight isn't going to have Wi-Fi because I'm one of those smaller carrier aircraft, so it's going to be a bit shitter. 3.5 hour one as well. Yes, the Telstra, the whistle one that no one likes, let's be honest. And this is before everyone started making a meme that it was a shit ad. I just didn't like it to begin with. I remember the first time I listened to the ad was actually the movies. And I remember I actually said to the person I went to the movies with, what a shit ad this is. And then everyone jumped on the bandwagon. Saints active support. Well, actually, my day of travelling starts at 4 in the morning. You're right, because I have to take a train to the... Who will win and by how much is Jamieson? I'm sticking with my original call of Collingwood by a few goals. I just think they'll be classier when it matters. Because I thought Hawthorn honestly controlled more of that quarter, but they just weren't quite as efficient up forward. Hardwick had a few chances late, but in their positions when they do take the shots haven't been as great as Collingwood's. Collingwood have just been taking their shots from better spots. If I met that Telstra guy RL, I'm belting him out. Well, I've been hearing that he's actually going to be announced to play in the biggest game of Div 12 Resi's next Saturday. So, yeah, him on Charlie Dixon. I wonder how many goals fucking Charlie Dixon's kicking. He'll kick a bag of 17. He'll be on track to break Fred Fanning's record. Fred Fanning. Yeah, it'd be good at Eagles, John. Every game, I sort of hope that's the case, but it doesn't seem like this will be that game. One thing I can actually agree with you for once. Trains run it. No, they don't, but I won't be at the airport that early. Ginnivan had 10 disposals in the first quarter as well. Surely he's leading all getters on the ground fantasy. He is. 47. Dacos, after being on 41 half time, he's on nothing. He's on 43. So that's minorly disappointing. Well, what I'll need to do is I'll need to take a train to the city, and then I'll have to take a sky bus from the city. So normally what I do, if I'm on like no sleep, I take so at Southern Cross, I either grab breakfast there if I have time, and sometimes I grab like an iced coffee or an energy drink, especially if I'm running low on sleep, and I just know I'm not going to get much sleep tonight. I never do on an early flight. I never just go to bed. You playing this week in the Div 12 Resis, and why didn't you play last week, says Troy? Well, last Saturday, I was... where was I? Yeah, I wanted to be at the Carlton v Giants game early, so I would have missed the game for my video. And this week, I'll be in Alice Springs. I just said that I was going to be in Alice Springs as well. The Springs of Alice. The hot springs of... good old Alice. Do a travel vlog. YouTube Shorts travel vlogs do shit. I'll vlog my journey there, because it'll be... all of these destinations are like unique ones that not many people actually would... just trying to put this back on, would actually go to. Like, I'm sure most people have already been to Sydney for a game of footy, but the few that have been to Alice Springs would probably want to know. Overall majority would want to know how that would go. Nah, they do. I've been told by a few people they're not what you do on TikTok. They're shit. Oh, this is such a pain in the ass to put on. If I had tape, the issue is, even if I had tape to put this on, it's bent. I could probably get this to... no, I can't. Fuck's sakes. And the thing is, I would have just put my AirPods on, but I lost the case to that. When I say lost, it's in lost property at Flinders Street Station, but I wanted to retrieve it today, but they said it was out of order for some reason, so I couldn't retrieve it. Why aren't you there? Don't want to deal with heading back home, getting on the train packed, having to wait 40 minutes for the train in the cold. I can just sit here on stream, and should be a free kick to Elliott. Good work, battle. Challenging your inner St Kilda. Transferring your... I sat on them. They were on my chair, and I sat on them without realizing they were on my chair, and it snapped. I can fix it. I think the only way I'm going to be able to fix it is with tape, but... I don't know, maybe I'll do that half-time. At this rate, I may as well do it now. Because it's annoying. Or I just... So he missed that. Did look like he missed that. Alright. Nah, these headphones are annoying me now. So what I'm going to do... Just get rid of them. Unfortunately, I haven't got any other headphones to use at the moment. Which is not good because I want them for the flight tomorrow. I am going to just chuck them on the speakers. And undo it on desktop audio. So if you can hear the game in the background, good. If you can't, yeah, not much I can do about it. I'm going to leave it like this is because it's better for me. And I don't have to worry about... Because sometimes with these headphones, I'll move a cord around and then it like sort of plays around the audio. Not when I do that. I can't, but it's all good. The good thing about having the audio in the background is like when I'm saying nothing. So I can't really be just sitting here saying nothing because you can't hear it in the background. Kenny Ginnivan from the 50 for his third. Oh shit, he's missed it. Oh, he's kicked it. Yes. Wow. Why did no one react when he kicked that? Why did no one react? I think it just swung back late. And to be fair, it was kicked towards the Collingwood cheer squad. So Jack Ginnivan's kicked his third, and he's definitely leading the fantasy getters. Nah, I'm not going to set a... I don't need to set a dono goal for new headphones. I don't even want to get new headphones. I kind of just want to keep those headphones and somehow fix them, because I probably can still use them. Like, it's not like they're fully broken. They're just fairly broken. 3 goals, 14 disposal. So he would be leading the disposal count on the ground and the goals and everything. Fantasy. He plays well when he's against Collingwood. Yeah, look, I might do Scotty on the stream for the Freo game when they play Essendon round 15. I think the only games I'll do Scotty for would be Essendon games because they make the most sense and he gets up and about the most for Essendon games. That's certainly what I reckon I'll do. Oh, my hair is... I think I'm due for a haircut soon. What's wrong with that ad? No, you gotta stop overplaying it, Telstra. It's annoying. And it sort of doesn't make much sense. Why is there this lanky guy walking around whistling with a bird on his flying next to him? And why is he underwater on a train and all that? Are you going to promote people riding on the back of trains? Whistling. Oh, he's dropped it. Frampton. Gunston. Can he get rid of it? Good tackle, Pendlebury. And it'll be a ball up. 16:24 on the clock. Fuck buzz cuts. Well, actually, maybe they're not the worst. I just looked terrible when I had one for the tipping punishment last year. Not last year, 2022. Probably because I cut it myself, but still. I can check it myself, though, for fantasy. Side bottom. Kicks it out. And Big Ma, MP. Good one as well on Bubby Hill. Oh, no. Jath. He's under pressure. Goes back to Impey. And he goes to a contest here. A couple of drop marks for the Pies. Gunston. Well, good thing we're not on Channel 7, because if we were on Channel 7, we'd probably get your ad after the next goal. Dacos handballs it inboard. There we go. Josh Dacos. And side bottom. They're away. That's the best kick you can do, really. Oh, look at that. Memory takes it. Schultz. That works. I mean, why wouldn't you kick it to Elliott, given the form he's in? Is this for his third? Already? Oh, what the hell? Played on. Side bottom from 50. Has kicked it. Wowee. I sound like James Bloody Brayshaw with that. Oh, what's all this basketball crap in the chat? I mean, you guys can say whatever you want, but I'm not going to be talking basketball because I don't know much about it and I'm not interested in it. You know, the photo you sent me. You know that Sportingly didn't make that thumbnail. Someone else is making him thumbnails in basically the exact same style as my own. He doesn't make thumbnails like that. He's sorry to sound a bit wankerish, but he's not capable of making thumbnails of that level, even though they're not that good. They're basically a rip-off of my own. I don't give a fuck if it's NBA Finals, to be honest. I'm not an NBA channel, and I've already said it 3 times. I don't want to hear it. And if you're going to put it on the comments, I won't be a wanker and time them out, but I'm not going to answer them. So you're just sort of wasting your comments if you want me to answer them or respond to them. Oh, look at that. Stolen from Dacos. Dacos kicks it to a leading Membry. Membry drops it. Elliott somehow gets rid of it. He does. And Weddle's there to mop it up, kicks it high, and that'll be out in the full. The only time I'll ever be invested in NBA or basketball or whatever like that, most likely will be if I'm back in America. And if I'm in America when the NBA is on. Schultz. Oh, good mark, Barras. Take that one, Eagles. John, you saying that Tom Barras is crap or whatever, just because he's not at the West Coast Eagles. See, Brusk has actually got a chance now of winning a flag, unlike his chances at the West Coast Eagles. Yes, I know he won one in 2018, but he'd be doing nothing right now, rotting at your shitty club. So, John Newcomb, come on. One more goal. Blake's just put in the chat for a 4th, and that would be a big call. And a possible chance of kicking more than that. You wouldn't think Ginnivan to be the sort of player to kick a big bag. Oh, what's the most goals he's kicked in a game? I think he kicked 5 on Antec Day. He might have played shit against Brisbane, but that's one game. Where is Ginnivan, actually? Is he inside the 50? Is he actually on the field? No, it was a pretty crap kick, but it sort of works, actually. Actually, wait, you guys can't hear it in the background. So if I did this, is there an echo? If I did that, would there be an echo by any chance? Because if not, then I'll just leave it. I'm gonna just play it back real quick if it actually lets me, if it's gonna be a twat. I'll leave it then. Because if it's like not going to be an echo, then it won't be a disturbance to the stream. And Elliott, 1-on-1. Not until next month, but technically next month does start in a few hours. Not until next month. I did mine already today, yesterday.
this since Travis Cloak a decade ago, who could put up bags like Jamie Elliott.
Haven't had a key forward though doing this.
The extra distance he
And what a kick.
is hitting them
What a season he's having. Because he kicked 6 goals against Freo, I'm pretty sure. Was it 6 or 7? I'm pretty sure it was 6. And he kicked 5 goals against North. So the form that he's in right now is sort of unmatched. It's a small forwards game. Sunday games are shit. I actually think West Coast Geelong could be okay. It could be okay. And even if it's not okay, every West Coast stream I do, it seems to perform bloody brilliantly.
3 goals. You look at the matchup back there, but when you've got that much space and room to lead into, there's not much you can do. So, what is of more concern is Jack Gunston.
Thoughts
now. So,
in us being in the group of a go?
right now he's on Jeremy Howard. Not only can't he get any space,
Not sure you mean by that. Sunday games are my favourite chill day. Yeah, I don't mind a Sunday doubleheader where I'm on stream and I just
Equals second now on the
can sit back and relax.
Here's Elliott. What a season he's having, Jeremy Cameron.
Sometimes you can't sit back and relax though when you are streaming. You've always got to be up on your feet, entertaining, talking to the stream viewers, all that rubbish. So third on the Coleman. If Ginnivan doesn't kick a fourth here, I'll be actually pissed. Look at this. They're the best side in the comp for a reason. Hawthorn get it back. You've got Chris spelling right now. I meant us being the only... We're probably not the only ones. I'm sure they're... Oh, Gunston's been caught, and that's done. He's had a terrible start to the game. Every time he's had the footy, he's looked fumbly and nervous. Kicks it long. There's a 1-on-2 here. Schultz will give away a free kick. Well, Blake, you should come to mind for an AFL stream again, because I remember you did come to mind for a couple of games, and they actually were really bad streams. They did terrible. So maybe that's why you haven't been back since. But get on for another Bulldogs game. Get on for a Bull, because you don't even do Bulldogs game. You don't even go to the games. You may as well. You won't have to worry about viewers. Every time Gunston gets the footy, it's not 15, but Weddle's in the square, and that won't matter for the Hawks. Nah, LJ, I won't be doing that because I've willingly decided to not go to this game, mainly because I've got a morning flight next morning, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, it's Scotty the Hottie again, and that is you on the members accounts. You are one. Can we all collectively agree AFL 20? You haven't even played the game yet. It's not even a bad game. I was playing it Thursday night with Dylan and Jack. Got a little bit better at it. Haven't gotten an online win yet. I'm absolutely fucking diabolical in terms of my record. I think I've gotten a bit better though. I've mastered a few of the basics, but you just think it's a bad game. Andy's, it's a solid game. Not a great game. Not a fantastic game. None of those yeah, I can't use any of those words to describe it, but I think it's an alright game. I'm surprised you have the game, given you haven't even talked about playing it or made any videos on it. John Newcomb goes inside 50. Gunston wants the footy. He's had a unlucky game, actually, to be honest, because every time he gets it, it's like a not 15 kick or touched or... Newcomb gets a free kick. I feel like Newcomb would have to be high in the fantasy gatherers as well. I've got him in my draft side. Not really. He's 36, so it's not shocking. How do you not have a PS5 yet? I know you said PS5 games. The fact that I've got a PS5 before you says a lot, considering your last experience with your PS4, it almost blew up, didn't it? You have to just make that upgrade. I get money-wise and all that, but... Oh, massive. Oh, but it's not going to be... Oh, Jack Gunston! Massive! Paid umpire, yep. It was online there from Newcomb. He'll love that. Nah, I'm sort of jealous you have a fucking car. I'm jealous right now that you're able to drive using a car. Gunston kicks the first goal for his night. And sort of game on again. Because it looked like they were running away with it a little bit, Hawthorn or Collingwood. No, I might be able to get a car service and be able to drive soon. Good chance I'll be able to drive within the next month again. Here come the Hawks. Clap, clap, clap. If I can do that, I might consider driving to like Adelaide again, just for the fun of it for a footy game. Is there like a Thursday game in Adelaide coming up? I'd consider just for the fucking fun of it, driving to Adelaide. Yeah, Port Adelaide Carlton. Nah, not good. I can't do that. That's the week I'm in Perth.
Great season. He was goalless for the first time last week. Neutralised in the middle. The main ruckman back at it again.
Drive to Canberra, but I'm already doing that. Here we go. Hawthorn win it again. Game. This felt like... It feels like this game's been in a way of game of momentum swings a little bit. Hawthorn are right now on their momentum swing. Another drop mark from Howe. Yeah, I haven't got a problem with Cade McDonald. If you're talking about him, no. I don't really know any other Cadens that I'd be mates with. Caden Allen Sport. Wouldn't say I'm mates with him. Wouldn't say he has many mates, to be honest. Crisp belts it to a contest that goes over. Well, you didn't spell his last name right, so maybe you're talking about another one. All right, so I said 91,000 for the crowd. I reckon we've definitely got under that from the looks of it, but I'm not there, so I wouldn't know fully. I reckon it's high 80s. Collingwood get a free kick, and they pay advantage here. Pendlebury tries to find his mate inside, but they've played 300 plus games between each other combined. When I say combined, between each other, with each other. Between each other would be almost 700. Well, it would be. How many have they played together? Pendlebury and Sidebottom, like... I reckon they've played a combined amount of like 780? No, not 78, like 750. Speaking of games, the consecutive games record holder and Jack Crisp. 338. That's them. Okay, that'd be them together. How many games has Sidebottom played? Or has he played 338? I swear he... Did he not tick over 350 the other day? Grookey, you put that in before I got to say it. So maybe wait 5 to 10 seconds. You put that in before I got to see what happened. 341. Someone else said 338. Great kick. Brilliant kicks inside 50. Now someone's saying 339. I'll look it up then. Google won't be giving me lies. And drilled it. It helps when you just have an accurate football club, when you can just rely on every player to put it through the middle in any moment. Much better than having players just kick it left, right, spraying it anywhere. No, this is 342nd game. So where are you getting 339 out of, mate? When I've literally looked it up. Sucked in, mate. You got the Telstra ad. That's why you watch footy on KO. Fox. Maybe 339 with... Nah. Nah, it wouldn't be that high. I wouldn't think it'd be that high. I wouldn't think there'd be only 3 games that Sidebomb's ever played in where it hasn't been with Pendlebury.
Elliott, the primary focus at the other end. Can be a small man's game in front these days. Cameron.
Where'd you read that stat, AL? Because surely you didn't gather that stat yourself. Who just goes through this? I don't know, the backlog of plays playing on the field to see who they've formerly played for.
Against his old team tonight. All the senses heightened. Newcomb covered quickly.
Lloyd Meek's been competitive.
Yeah, I think he's been good.
He's had 3 centre bounce clearances himself.
Clear access there. Nash hands.
I wonder if I could name all those 22 players. Probably could.
McDonald, Ginnivan was expected.
Maybe I'll try that at half time.
The kick forward. It's okay for Child.
Ginnivan, good work, Chol. Morrison
Where he should be. To the inside.
to Ward. Good work. Moves past a few and a brilliant smother from Dan Houston. Oh, Perryman.
It's a great smother. A great defensive act.
Perryman.
Perryman.
Oh, you actually did look that up. 22. It sounds like a lot, but wouldn't even be that shocking if it was like sort of near average.
30 metres around from this throw in. Cameron took
More players are leaving clubs now
chance to do that.
than ever before, it feels.
Kick. Pendlebury awake to those dangers. A handball. Barris was really buried
I'm sure back in the 80s and 90s, or maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there'd be a less amount of one club or more one club players.
Gets through, just ekes through to Varchek. Into the middle they go.
Danger signs for Hawthorn. Every inside 50 seems to be a mark. They always find a marking target.
It was Darcy Cameron across here at the stoppage who's just, from a clearance point of view, said, I'll do it myself. You blokes aren't getting to work. He's grabbed the last 2 out of the ruck and just pushed it forward. And then this was the ensuing play, the handball into the middle, the corridor, and Lipinski's last 2 kicks have found targets inside.
I don't even use messengers, so if that's messenger, then that makes sense what that noise is.
You got to get reward for
I reckon I know exactly the group chat, though.
Third behind Elliott.
Didn't realise you could hear that.
Here in the goal.
How loud was it?
16 goals, 9. Missed last week.
Once again, 16-9, so they were all accurate, Collingwood. I'm pretty sure they're like probably,
Goes out to the
maybe
right.
sorry, they're the most accurate club in the comp.
Can't keep the trend of beautiful set shot goal kicking.
Because they had a game against Richmond in the preseason where they kicked like 17 goals in a row straight. Or some shit like that.
Hawks turn to bring it in. MP.
If we hear more notifications, definitely turn it off. But if it stops, and I'll leave it.
Who's looping around short and Amon closer to goal. Amon hasn't been able to take the yardage that he typically does.
Most fun team to watch.
Now Jouth's got loose at half back. It's not the
Certainly a side in the 8.
takes a while to arrive.
Every Western Bulldogs game in the last 6 weeks has been good to watch, to be honest. Always high scoring and entertaining. Quality. Even if it's not necessarily close, it's always quality for the Bulldogs. And 50 for some reason, so Elliott's going to kick his 4th. What the hell? We'll watch the replay again here. Jath must have done something silly. And I think what he did was, he held the ball for too long. And then didn't give it back to him. Or did, too late.
Well, he gets pinged for putting the ball on the ground. Once he let go, but he was in possession. Once you put it down, when you should have given it back, you get pinged.
Elliott for his 4th.
He's kicked his 4th.
Form of his life.
He's kicked his 4th. On track for 8. Has Elliott ever kicked 8?
Hawks are winning enough ball, but as soon as there's a ball in contest anywhere around the ground,
How are people allowed to spam on this stream? I'm pretty sure I've set slow mode on, but we'll have to check now to see if it is set. Because maybe it's not. And there isn't. So I'll have to fix that, won't I?
forgivable. Just a bit of a brain fade. But this is against the flow a bit. 26-18 inside.
Yeah, Telstra, you're gone as well. Go back to making shitty ads. Or maybe pull that whistling ad from production because no one wants to hear it.
And that's from a goal kicking point of view as well.
Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot, toot.
Peter McKenna
Great. Now I've lost the tab that I had KO on because I don't actually...
Still bewitching them after all these years.
Oh, yeah.
Side bottom. Softened the kick. Perfect waiting for Lipinski.
Mate, this is unbelievable efficiency because the amount of inside 50s the Pies have had haven't been that many at all. Believe Hawthorn have had the more inside 50s by a fair amount as well.
That is an unbelievable kick on a preferred foot. So non-preferred, drop it in a
But every
hole.
kick inside 50 is sublime.
To the top, drops it in a hole there. That's as good as it gets.
Well, it's not cricket season, Josh, so why are you asking right now? Lipinski's 1-4, and now he's 2-4, and the Pies are 10 goals 3. This is crazy. And it's 63-39. They're getting away from Hawthorn right now. Hawthorn need to respond. Hawthorn really need to respond. 6 goals, 2 plays, 3 goals straight this quarter. And Eagles John says that the Hawks need to start winning against top 8 teams, and raised a fairly good point. The only top 8 side the Hawks have beaten this year have been the Giants, but in fairness, that game was in Tassie, and the Giants are 8th on the ladder, so they haven't really beaten a side higher than GWS yet.
It was Carl Amon, who's his direct opponent, who's just spectating at this stage. And he's just sort of trying to anticipate where it's going to go. Before he know it, Lipinski's backed off into a hole. So it's come out of nowhere a little bit. They kicked 2 in a row, Hawthorn close to 4 points, and then the Magpies have gone bang, bang.
Didn't feel like long ago the scores are almost even. Where's Ginnivan? Just get Ginnivan back in the middle. He'll win his own footy.
So again, 19 inside 50s, 10 goals, 3 scored by Collingwood. Efficient.
Now, Hawthorn don't suck. They're a good team, but they're not a great team. They're a good team. We suck. Like, we're actually a bad side. Oh, fuck Messenger. Fuck off. Like, Messenger just... It's annoying because it just automatically pops up if you have a Facebook tab open. And what's Jimbo saying? Police have said they're shutting down train station for that City v Victory final. Yeah, thankfully I'll arguably in a safer spot, which is the most dangerous city in the whole of the country, in Alice Springs, and I'd probably be safer than being at Amy Park for that Saturday night. And probably better off that Maximano, I'm pretty sure he actually invited me to go to the game. Better off that I'm not with him.
24 points, 2 minutes.
We aren't playing well this year. You aren't playing that badly. Like, even last year, your wins in that back end of 2024 were mainly against the shit clubs anyway. So you guys, I think you're still where you're at. You're not... I don't think you're that under your expectations. I think you've met them so far this year. Yeah, you're a top 8 side. That won't be a top 4 side from what we've seen. There is only 2 minutes left of the second quarter. There is. It's 1:52 for me. Lenny, g'day. No, it's fucking it's a dangerous city. You can't just say it's not dangerous and be blindly walking around the streets at 1 in the morning on a Saturday night without any fear of your safety.
Out to a 4-goal lead. Threatening again.
Maybe you need Will Day back then, Footy Flicks, and you'll be a top 4 side. You're looking like that when he was in the team, to be fair. And without him, you guys are a lot worse of a club. Long snaps it inside 50. Weddle marks, but it's a touched footy, and he didn't know that. Combine 102. Pretty high scoring. It's good. If it gets to 5 goals at halftime, that'll really make things tough for Hawthorn. Like, it's very rare to feel like you're in the game when you're down by 5 goals at halftime against Collingwood. The Collingwood this year is almost better than Collingwood I actually reckon Collingwood this year is better than the 2023 Collingwood. Who did they have in 2022 that they don't have now? Like Tom Mitchell, but he's going to be back in the lineup. Oh, Quainer, what a mark. Ginnivan, but he wasn't that good finishing off 2023 anyways. Yeah, I know Ginnivan's like the only name as well as the other one I mentioned that I can think of. Taylor Adams did not play in the grand final, eh? Nathan Murphy. Yeah, but think about who they've added in now since. They've got Houston, Membry. Jamie Elliott's gotten heaps better. Lockie Schultz. Half time. Half time, 24 points. Collingwood are just too good right now. Should we do... Well, we'll do it, and whoever wants to call me can call me. So just ring me right now. Anyone that wants to have a feature on the stream, just call me on Instagram, I guess.
Thank you, Jared. Welcome to Friday Night Footy on Fox. It's brought to you by Industry Super Funds when it comes to...
And if we do get calls, and hopefully we get calls from some random people I haven't really talked to before.
Right now is the black and white one with the Magpie, because they're 24 points up. They got close to 4 points when Jack Gunston kicked that goal. And then
That one umpire hates Hawthorn so much. Who's that one umpire?
High quality game. Very efficient, weren't they? Every time they went inside 50, they scored for the majority of that first half. Some really good goal kicks.
Free kicks.
But they make you pay the price. So you thought the Hawks should have been in front for the majority of that front
10, 11. You guys are actually in front. Could I just text you? What's the point of texting? Alright, well, no one wants to call me. Alright. That's a letdown. What are we going to do now? What the fuck are we going to do now? I think the reason why Collingwood doesn't get... Maybe. But if they score, like goals, they just get back into the middle and they've got more time to just go back inside and get another one. Every time, I reckon the last 4 times I've tried Warple, some dickhead spoiled the answer and I haven't really been able to guess it myself. So we're going to do the other one, which I think is footy, guess the footy player. So you know what? I don't mind footy numbers. Have I like changed something to my Instagram settings? Because no one's giving me a call. Oh. Yeah, no, I'm not. For some reason, I'm not receiving anything. I'll put them in timeout if they spoil it. Yeah, but then I'll see the message though. We could do it later. I'm just gonna... I'll do this for a little bit. But we won't do easy, because easy's a bit too easy. I'll just turn down the audio of the game a little bit. Or just mute it. But if I mute it, then I won't realise when the game's back on. How about 8:54? 9:10 is the time. Imagine a Port fan travelling to a Crows game. Be different if you're travelling just for the Crows game, but I know you're travelling for 2 games. So how are you going to make to both games in time? The first game, it's weird that I have 2 games in Sydney in one day. Is that the first time I've ever... I don't think that might be the first time ever. So you're going to go to NG Stadium. Are you going to make it to the SCG on time? I mean, you don't really have to. You are playing fucking... Well, you guys aren't even playing. Bloody Adelaide playing Sydney. It's actually a good weekend for you because you got 3 sporting games you can watch. Stop giving me. Can I change it to? Oh my god! I've got to. All right, I've got to get one right then to change it. I think that's Bruin. Oh, it's not. I'm only taking the piss. Obviously, it's Cameron. Why can't I change it from easy to... There we go. All right, let's go hard. Zaya, we're going to see you in Adelaide next... I think he's going. 40. Well, he'd definitely be going. He's in Adelaide anyway, so why wouldn't he? I'm really rubbish when we go to... Oh, Bond. Obviously, it's Bond for you, because you know. 7. Oh, for fuck's... I knew it was Ash. Why'd I go Whitfield? Whitfield's 29. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'd rather play AFL 26 in this game sometimes. Because you get an easy one wrong and you look like an idiot. Is that Vandermeer? I bet you it's not as well. No, I don't actually think it is. I think it's Scott. I just want to get one right, Andy, and then I'll do the player faces one, because that one's a bit better. Because that one, I think I got a streak like 130. If that's not Bergman... Oh, no, why is my knowledge so rubbish now? It's Bergman, yes. Nah, fuck this shit. My knowledge has been evaporated by, like, ghosts or something. We haven't even got a single one right, and we didn't get bloody Horn Francis and Lockie Ash. For fuck's sakes. And everyone's just going to be shit for that. Alright, Boston. Okay, I got one right. Haven't seen Green in a while. You know, I may as well go for a streak now. Won't get a streak much higher. Spargo, but I don't think it is him. I was going to say Sparrow! Alright, we got a 1. That's fine. Why don't we... Why doesn't... Yeah, there's one thing confusing JHF and Bergman with their player faces. They do look a little bit similar, but you shouldn't be confusing it over fucking Guernsey numbers. AFL... Wait, are we... Oh, I thought we were normal latency for a second. What's the AFL player faces one? I can never get the right website for that. I always have to look it up and I can never find it. Footy heads, is that it? Yeah. Yeah, I was really good with the easy mode, but then when I tried medium or hard, it got... Do streaker on... Yeah, maybe. What's streaker? I've got to get 10. I think medium is probably where I sit in terms of a... Oh, is that Fraser? In terms of like knowledge, and then it sort of... Well, there's a big drop off when it gets to hard and expert. Yeah, streaker sounds fun. Maybe we'll give that a crack. But for now, I just want to try and see if we can get a good streak here. That could happen. Is this Ned Long? How good has Ned Long been this year? Hey, actually, you know what? for the shits and gigs. For the shits and gigs, let's do Lockie Whitfield just for the sake of it, and let's see what streaker is. Oh, I hate how I've always to get this where it doesn't go straight to Google. I have to go to bloody it takes me to Yahoo, but Yahoo's rubbish. There's an NRL streaker, but we want AFL streaker. Is this like the same quiz every time, or is it like going to be always new and different so we can actually give this a crack multiple times if we want to do? Where's Stat Chat when you need them? They can just give me a quiz straight away. I'll just give them a ring. Stat Chat, hey, have you got a quiz to do? Yep, cool. All right, let's jump on Stat Chat. Because they did themselves last Friday night. I'm not sure if you're on that, Andy, yourself, but I was monitoring whilst at the footy. They did a really successful Kahoot stream trivia that I actually went through some of the quizzes they made, and bloody hell, they were challenging. Certainly would have wanted to give them a crack, though, if I had the chance. Okay. I don't know. 88.30. Oh, easy. Oh, so we need streaks. We're definitely young. Cordy hasn't played. Not Menzie, mate. I am in the yep, I am in the challenge. I heard you are as well. Don't know everyone who's in it. Nick Murray. Oh, I didn't even read what it was. I thought this was still Marks. Still got it right. More Marks. Surely Jackson, yeah. So some are easier than others. I feel like if you went Jake Rogers, you'd be a bit of an idiot. I reckon, yeah, Darcy Cameron, for sure. 54-6. Get fucked, Corey Durden. You suck. Ned Long, 132-34. Smashing. It's like what a Collingwood v North scoreline would look like. Well, Philippines played 3 games. I'm going to go Melksham, 16-8. Are these just random? Is this just going to be random players? I reckon this might be random. Why else would there be a streak? More goals, Libba. Really? Weddle's kicked 7. Why do I feel like this game will have a close finish as better? Realistically, Collingwood Hawthorn don't get close games at the MCG. So I don't think it's going to be a thrill. I think you're going to win by a fair amount. Can't see Hawthorn winning by a fair amount from this point onwards. All right, let's go again. Laddams or Tracy? No, Laddams. Cooper Sharman or... Sharman. Simpson's played like 2 games. And he's injured now, the twat. Tom Hanley or Jaden Laverde? All right. Fair enough. Thought Laverde would have had more handballs than that. Marks. Brody Kemp. Don't you call Simpson a twat. I'm not being serious. Max Gorn. Clearly the more hit-outs. I'm not actually being... Oh, you guys can't actually see the... We'll go down so you can actually see it. Couldn't even see anything. You've had a streak of 90. Oh, you know what? Why do I have to scroll down every single time I do this? Oh, that solves the issue there, doesn't it? And on this, it actually tells me when the game will be back on because it still says half time. So the Zero Hanger website doing me wonders right now. Anyways, Norton or Nash, more hit-outs. Yeah, no idea. Paul, you would have got that one wrong. Man with a streak of 90 would have got that one wrong. More goals, Walker or Lob? Well, that's easy. No, 18-2. That should also be very easy. 149-20. And Gorn has to have had more handballs. 129-9. Fuck. More behinds. Fogarty. He's only 5 behinds? Seriously? Geez, that's not bad. I know we know he's accurate. I'm gonna go Bailey Dale. Probably unnecessary. Wasn't that big of an issue. You should try footy names by Zero Hanger. This is something that I didn't know, that Zero Hanger actually had all these games. Like, there are so many footy games now you can do. Like, back then, the options were very limited. Now you got like 15 varieties. This isn't really a game, but what's Hanger tipping? Is this just tipping? Oh! I tell you what, this concept is kind of neat. So, if you tip a team with the odds of $1.19, they win, you receive 119. If your team tip... It's a bit late to do this, though, isn't it? Neat. It's a neat concept. So that was the game we just played. What's AFL footy names? Is this kind of like Wordle? Oh, it is. Oh, it's an... Alright, I'm going to go Jake Waterman. I'm going to guess this is Jake Waterman. No, it's not. There's an N. A. Ooh. Nah, this game, I'm going to give this a crack. Fuck Warple. I'm going to go... We've got a common name. O. It has to be an O. Oh, I reckon we get the first name. Job... Shanahan. Shanahan. No. Yeah, Shanahan. Perfect game. Oh, what? Are you telling me there's only one a game? One a day? Wow. I mean, I guess that's how Wordle works, but surely you could have just given me random ones. Average score 13.7. Not bad. Didn't get one wrong. Pick your team. Oh, you just pick a team. It's not really that fun of a game, is it? I'll have Hugo Garcia and fullback, please. Or Paddy Dow can be my fullback. All right, I think second half might be starting. So let's head back over and watch the footy. But now I know there are more games we can try out at half-time and quarter-time and all that rubbish. That names one's good. I like the streaks one. Whoever told me about that streaks one, shout out to you because that's actually kind of cool. The ad is on. I'm not getting the ad. I mean, maybe I did get the ad before. Alright, you know what? I think by the time this ad would finish, I reckon the game will be back on. So we'll watch it together one more time. This is the ad that everyone hates. And this isn't the first time I freaking react to it on stream. Remember me? I don't know, you are. We're not really reacting to it. We're kind of just ignoring it. You know, I reckon Telstra are getting a lot out of this because, yes, people are crapping on it, but they're getting publicity. Free advertisement. It's kind of loud. I reckon someone needs to recreate the entire ad. Someone should recreate this entire ad. Like, you'd have to wake up. I reckon fuck the bird off, to be honest. Get up in your jocks and singlet. And I reckon you can't have a fat man do this. You need a lanky guy. Maybe me. I'm skinny. Get out your bed. Yawn. Walk out your house with jeans on. Open the door. There is a version of it. I'm pretty sure it was, now I forgot their name. What's their name? Kick It Forward podcast. I think they did those guys. I'm pretty sure they did one similar, but they didn't really recreate it, did they? Why does it say fourth? Because every time I switch over, it doesn't actually... I don't know. This guy's meant to play on Charlie Dixon. Yeah, this is the bloke who's playing on Charlie Dixon for the Resi's game. They're going to announce him. I reckon they should just announce the Telstra guy to do it. That'd be actually be funny as. Oh, no Macarena, please. All right, surely that's enough time now. Footy should be back on. Yeah, we've done well. Not the Darman. Do you know I watched a couple of Darman videos today actually whilst editing. I don't know why. Just had it on. Do, do, do. Do. I'll say this. Watching Collingwood is quite entertaining. Best channel to watch whilst editing. It's not a footy channel, I'll tell you that. I don't know, sometimes channels are too distracting where I can't focus if that video is on in the background and I instead either have to turn it off or I just watch the video instead of editing. So, realistically, if I want the best productivity levels, I have to just listen to music, really. But, August the Duck, though, was a channel I mentioned on another stream. He's actually a good one for editing. Just reacting to other channels and all that. Penguin Z0 is good as well. When are you going to do the box break? Which one? I already did a box break, mate. I didn't really agree to do another one, but I could do another one. Alright, so we're on Dacos Fantasy Watch here. Darcy Cameron, give it to him, you prick! Why would you not give it to him? He's a better user than you are. And you're just slowing down the game. Thoughts on the Caden injuries knock it off song? Caden should have got me to be part of the music video. I could have actually done an ACL just for the music video. Come on, Hawthorn. Gunston. Wheels and go. Wait, has Guinea changed the long sleeves in the second half? Who the hell is that in the goal square? I was going to say, I'm surprised he wasn't in it in the first half to begin with. There's Elliott. He's kicked 4 already. Gives it off to... Oh, great kick, Allen. And in all honesty, Mychek could just play on here, but he won't. He really could have. No, my albums aren't full because I haven't really been putting the cards in the albums. They aren't full. I'm not really collecting footy cards this year. Like, I buy them and all that, but really, I'd buy them and I just give the cards away. I've done it like 7 times now where I've just given the cards away to someone who just asks. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Sicily, that what? So, was Sissa the player in the goal square or was it another player? Nah, Ginnivan didn't switch the long sleeves. It was Sicily the whole time. Just couldn't see who it was. So he was there in the full forward spot for the start of the quarter. Newcomb might get a free here. Just give it to Ginnivan because I just need to kick 4. Then I don't kind of have to worry too much about the big calls. Could have got the last night's game on right as well. In this scenario, if you're not going to go for an option and you're just going to go top of the square, just barrel it. Well, you actually had the distance there. Bobby. 64-40. Nick Dacos on 65. Bobby Hill. That's why I say Bobby. For a second there, I thought you were just saying it for no reason. Couldn't see the goddamn mark as well. I just heard the commentary when I went to... I was like, Bobby. And then I missed the mark. Thanks.
Hawks have had is defending the transition from Collingwood.
Had a bit of extra time to get set this time.
No.
To Elliott and Membry.
Oh, Elliot.
Elliott again. Having an incredible night.
Misses. First behind.
In a game. He's done that several times.
And they look like this.
I reckon he'll kick 6. Why was I blocked? If you don't understand why you were blocked to begin with, maybe I'll have to block you again. No, I'm not even going to tell you what you did, because you know what you did, surely.
And you can see Collingwood have gone to work, Jerry. They're not allowing that lateral kick.
Gunston came out of the matrix to set that up. Amor can't find the run that is typical in his game.
Oh, it's fine. Just don't do it again. Don't encourage the behaviour. Long, good work. Dacos. Look at this. Long again. Pendles. It's Quainer. Yeah, no idea, Dacos. Dacos. Elliott. He's kicked 5. Yeah, well, I had a feeling you were like, why is this guy peaking in his 30s? Who are we talking about? We're talking about Elliott, are we? Surely. He's only getting better in this game. Fuck's sakes, he's kicked 5 already. Imagine he kicks 10. When the last time we had a small forward kick 10 was Mark Lacroix in 2010. Kicked 13 or 12. He kicked 12 goals. I'm sad Gus didn't stream Collingwood v Hawthorn because he was climbing on a crane. Didn't know Gus still did. YouTube's it's a bit harsh. I didn't know. No, I didn't know he still streamed though. To be fair, I actually hope he wins the Coleman. I know he probably won't, because with small forwards they're too inconsistent. And they get limited opportunity as well at goal compared to the key forwards. But if he can somehow just be in the contention in the last 4 weeks, that'd be crazy. Where is he? Well, it's a different tattooed man in Membry. I'm really scared to play Collingwood. We play Collingwood in 3 or 4 weeks at Marvel. I cannot see a world where we beat Collingwood, to be honest. It does help how it's at Marvel. Is that before their bye or after their bye? Are Collingwood good after the bye, or are they rubbish after the bye? Because we do play them after their bye. Misters. I think that was in 2010 though, Lenny. I'm pretty sure it was 2010 over 2011.
27 inside 50s. That's just an amazing ability to score.
Even if he didn't win the Coleman. Oh, he's definitely going to get 50 goals. There's Elliott. They're double teaming him though, which is not a free kick. To my check. I should just give it to Elliott. Google it. Lenny, I'm almost certain that I'm right.
He turns to look at the ball, puts an arm up to spoil it. Very hard. That's a tough one. Very hard.
Lenny. Don't know if you can see because it's sort of annoying that it does that. But if it focuses, it'll say 2010. Can't really see Hawthorn coming back from this margin now, to be honest. You're dumb. You are dumb, because he corrected me and I made sure you were wrong on it. He wasn't alive yet, so the fact that he had that knowledge to begin with, I'll give him that. But I wasn't alive for certain. Like, I wasn't alive when Fred Fanning kicked 18 goals against St Kilda. I'm going to have a guess. I'm going to have a stab at the dark of the year he did it. I think he did it in the 40s. Fred Fanning kicked 18 goals in 1940. Oh, definitely in the 40s. I just don't know the year. I can certainly say I wasn't alive for the 1940s. No, it's game over now. It has to be. Collingwood, if this is the other way around, I wouldn't say game over because Collingwood are the comeback kings. 1947. You know what? I'll take a 1940s. I think there'll be an upset this week. Oh, Elliott! Jeez, this is just fucking brutal. That was a brutal hit from Meek. And I will pay 50, so this is getting ugly now for Hawthorn. I actually would not hate to see a smashing now. Like an 80-point win. Because then it would really rub the salt in the bloody wounds of Hawthorn faces. Because they're such a cocky and arrogant team, the Hawks. It's like, oh, we're Hawthorn, we can't do anything wrong. Well, you guys are doing everything wrong right now. Coast Club isn't doing anything wrong with the $15. He's done it like 3 times already. Big mounts, and he said petition for Eagles to give Lacroix a 12-game contract. Well, how old would he be right now? Because I'm pretty sure he retired at the end of 2018. Hawks could be out of the 8 after next week. They're not... Yeah, they're not up to any of these tasks against these top 8 sides that they're facing over this period of time. They've had Brisbane. They couldn't... So who do they play the last few weeks? They had Gold Coast. Fair enough. Conditions will give a pass mark. Brisbane. They didn't pass that test, unfortunately. They definitely haven't passed this test. And they got the Bulldogs the week after. And they've got Adelaide at UTAS, which is a big game. I'm not angry with this because it just gives opportunities for sides fighting for the 8 a chance to get into that 8 spot. Because this is a shit top 8 when you think about it. Normally the race for the 8's really like heated for the whole year. This isn't really a heated top 8 race. It's a top 9 that looks like it's locked, but you never know. Do you? Yes. No, actually, I don't know. Do you donate again? PayPal me instead. I would say Brisbane are underachieving. Nah, then I wouldn't say they're underachieving. They're performing well against the clubs ahead of them, or in the top 8 at least. They're 4-1 against top 8 sides. You can't say that. You don't have PayPal? Then don't donate again. I wouldn't do it. Actually, you know what? I would do it because I like money. Sicily. McDonald didn't even try there. He doesn't want the money. I'll take it. Well, you're just giving YouTube more money, really. What's the score now for this quarter? 3 goals to nothing. Collingwood, I feel like they've kicked like 6 in a row. He won't get banned, but he's just being he's unnecessarily adding that stuff into the chat. I get he's pissed off with his club right now. No, Collingwood are playing at their very best right now, though. To be fair, it's hard to stop them when they're playing at their best. There's a difference between these 2 clubs. One club is clearly superior at the moment. Eagles to win against Geelong in the biggest upset ever. It wouldn't be the biggest upset ever. If that was at GMHBA, though, you'd be like $15 to win, I reckon. I hope Elliott can kick 7 or 8. That'd be crazy. Because, Actually, the last time a small forward kicked more than 7 in the game, 7 plus. Can someone give me that answer, please? Or is everyone here just too young for that?
Almost again, Jared. We've said that a lot this year, haven't we? For James Sicily.
Goals in 5 games this season. And his finishes for
No one knows Coast Club.
where Sam Mitchell's gone at the start of the third tournament to no avail with what's happening at the other ends. Meek trying to pry it clear. Inside bottom.
11:35 on the clock. 84-41. Not the sort of game I was expecting. Especially with form right now. Watson. Nah, he's gone. No, he's not gone. They've given him the free kick. I think they tricked him. Look how small he looks right next to Lloyd Meek. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's probably a free kick. Watson's been quiet. Someone's... Yeah, he hasn't kicked the goal yet. Pressure kick as well. Is he good enough? Yeah, he is. He's good enough. Haven't heard this song in a while. Zombie. Yes, he's playing Watson. If you've been watching the game, you would have seen him at some stage. He's been quiet, but he's been obviously... You've noticed... You would have noticed him. What is it now? 84-47, 37-point margin. They get maybe 3 goals in a row. Finish the quarter off with at least another 3 or 4 goals, with maybe Collingwood only scoring 1 max. Then we could get a decent last quarter. Was it Milne, says Lenny? Well, if it was Milne, that would have been a while ago. I know Milne kicked 8 goals in 2011 against Adelaide. He also kicked 11 goals once. Stephen Milne. Gunston marks and pushed off the mark there. Maybe a 50-metre penalty. No. Bit soft. Yeah, Coast Club literally says it straight after. I know Milne probably would have been maybe the last. Or actually, surely Charlie Cameron probably kicked 7 in a game, I reckon. No, actually... Tip and Woody kicked 7. Ron kicked 7, but what about 8? The last player to kick 8 probably would have been... Is that a goal? Yes, it is. It is a goal. And Hawthorn have a little bit of momentum going their way now. And it's doing this glitch thing again. Prick. Well, there's a slide pulse. If they can ride this wave of momentum a little bit, kick a couple more quick ones. They're not winning the game, though, but they can just make things all right for them. They can make the scoreboard look a bit respectable. I never said they were going to win, Hendrick. I don't think they're going to win. Well, yeah, you do. You're right. You never know. But I couldn't see Collingwood just completely stopping. Unless they've tired themselves out. Maybe. Yeah, poor Hawthorn, but they still didn't win, though, Lenny. Oh, I talked about last year. Yeah, the first game. But that was Hawthorn, the sides that actually coughed the lead up, though. So 31-point margin. It was 40. It was 44 at one stage. The last 3 scores have all gone Hawthorn's way, and they're just starting to peg back at this lead a little bit. But here we go, Houston. has kicked it to Bobby Hill. And side bottom to Josh. Now, where's Jamie Elliott? There's Schultz, but good work, Hardwick. You know, we've certainly seen margins like that being come back by before. Collingwood came back from 55, I think, last year. I think it was 55 last year against North. It was in the 50s. It may not have been 55, but it was in the 50s. Ginnivan, here we go. Nah. Nah. Poor kick. 54. Well, it was definitely in the 50s. The most amount of points was 69. Lenny, the biggest margin. This is better from Hawthorn though. Applying the pressure. Now the Pies are just under a bit more pressure than what they were before. Scrimshaw, Ward. Here we go. Getting more of the footy here, Hawthorn. And the crowd's getting behind them a little bit more now. You can hear more of the Hawthorn fans than... Ah, shocker. Come on. Don't waste it like that. Don't give it straight back. Side bottom. 3 bounces. 4 bounces. Oh, Scrimshaw. Good mark. As a Carlton supporter, I hope Hawthorn win. Good to know that you're a Carlton supporter. Sicily. He got pushed again. No. That's a shit kick. That's such a shit kick. But they have a bye. Oh yeah, North Hull, yeah. Hey, look, I tell you what. The stoppage, they've just got to win these stoppages. And stop kicking it to Quaynor. What chance is Sicily going to get? Right, I reckon side bottom's on 100 fantasy already. He's on 98, and he probably is on 100 now. Nick's on 82. It's good. Hey, maybe I'll go to Norwood anyways, Lenny, but I would like the likes to be up to 100 at least. Maybe if Scotty was here. Maybe Has should come. I've always wanted Has to come down for one of these streams, but he never does. He says he lives too far away. I tell him he can stay the night. Crisp. Fends off. Kicks it from 48. Jack Crisp. Almost. No, what I was saying on my other stream, Lenny, I wouldn't mind getting you and some of the other Wattle Park lads for a live stream game. It probably wouldn't be here, though, because the issue is I don't live close to the city. So for a night game, it'd just make it tough. I reckon sitting on the couch, getting a few pizzas. Maybe before a game. Come on, Watson. This game's flat. Yeah, not really. Not right now. It feels like it's gone up a bit. Hawthorn are feeling like they're in this. I should have said Peter. Now I kind of want one. Was it easy for Scott to get to mine? Yeah, well, he lives like a couple of suburbs away from me, so it was pretty easy. I live on the other side of... That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to go to mine. It'd have to be closer to the city. I know. I don't live in the best spot for live reactions. It has to be deliberate. Footy flicks. I'm like... I'm on your side there. How the fuck is that not deliberate? Is this like the 1990s now where they're not paying it? That's shit. And apparently freaky against Hawthorn there. You'd be pissed off right now as a Hawthorn fan because there's 2 calls that haven't gone your way. And now Collingwood on the overlap, the transition. McCreery off to Allen. Could go for home. He goes to... Oh, good work. Hosking Elliott kicks it to Hardwick. Good stuff. He gets it back though. Gives it away. Scrimshaw. Oh no. No, that's valid. The booing is valid. Free kick count. Have a look. I forget that I've completely forgotten about Alice Springs flight tomorrow. Like for a good hour. I was just... For some reason, I even looking at the... Because I put up a graphic for tomorrow's game, Gold Coast Free. I was just like, oh, maybe I'll just watch that at home. But no, I won't be watching that at home. And it's annoying that that flight hasn't got Wi-Fi, so I won't even be able to watch that game for the first half. Most of it. Yeah, it's annoying because it's going to be a good game, I reckon. Actually want to watch it. Ned Long, drive to the top of the square. Whittle knees it, basically. Membry. Oh, good work. Hardwick. Off straight to Perryman. There's Bobby Hill. There's so many options for Collingwood, really. Hill. Bobby Hill. Kicks it to Membry. And that is very, very good. Because he could have blazed away there, but he decided to... I think he went for the pass, unless that was a shocker shank. Still feels a bit weird seeing Memory in Pies colours, but then it also feels like he suits in a way, because Collingwood are just... They've just got every player with tattoos under the skin. It's like a Collingwood thing to have tattoos. He's kicked it as well. So, unfortunately for the sake of the game, that basically just ruins Hawthorn's chance of coming back now, I reckon. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Preferably, I was probably going to leave on the Sunday. But then, like, you're not... It's too close to the game. You don't want to risk it. Like, genuinely, it's a 7 a.m. flight, and I'm going to arrive at 2 p.m. So, that was on a Sunday. I would be risking it way too much. Leaving the very little time. How much should Brisbane have won by? 18 points is a fair margin, I feel. Is the overnight? No. I will be streaming tomorrow night's Sydney v Adelaide game, and maybe if you guys are lucky, I'll walk around the streets maybe at night, but I probably won't do that. Now I just want Ginnivan to kick his 4th. Kicked 3 of the first 4 for Hawthorn. Hasn't been as dominant. Yeah, I do remember that, Lenny. Yeah, I do remember that game. I was actually with UCAT in his house. Oh, in Perth for that. Now, I watched Collingwood kick 2 goals quickly here to just finish the quarter on a high. Finish the last quarter on a high. They'll probably finish this one on a high. And why would they sub out Scrimshaw? I reckon he's been good. No. Misses, so 39-point margin now. Oh no, I thought Scrimshaw hasn't been that bad. Maybe he's the Sam Mitchell's looking at it differently. Who is going to win Saints or D's? Hopefully Saints. Like hopefully Saints. Does Sobottom choose to be bold? He was losing his hair in his early 20s, mate. Most people don't choose to be bold. Like, I'd say majority of the bold people in life don't pick a bold hairstyle, if that's even considered a hairstyle, because like most of the time they just do it because they're sick of losing their hair. Just want to shave it all off. Yeah, he's been bowled about since 27. And his hair was thinning in his early 20s. We need Will Day back ASAP. I don't think Will Day is just going to change everything just with the one player, to be honest. What? Yeah, when's he scheduled to be back, though, Footy Flicks? You probably know more than me. You're a Hawthorn fan. Probably been reading into it. I haven't. Remember last year? Still though, last year you're betting crap clubs in the back end of the season. You had a soft kill draw. You were beating North Melbourne, West Coast, Carlton, Collingwood, who were bad. Like none of the clubs you beat in the... How many top 8 clubs did you beat last year? And even when you beat Brisbane, they weren't in the 8 at the time. $1 donation, whoever donated that, thank you. Can't read the name out. 40-point margin, he'll be at 3/4 time. Safe to say, I probably made the better decision not going to the game, because if I was at the game, the only decent thing about it, if I was there right now, would maybe be the atmosphere, because I think the atmosphere is really good from what I've been hearing, but yeah, not much else. Carlton were bad, we still made the 8, but yeah, you guys almost didn't score in the first half. That would have been like a record. Took you guys like 60 minutes to actually score your first points. In a month's time, Jameson. Well, you beat the Dogs in the Elam final, but you mainly beat average sides. You can't deny that. No, I don't think Caddy's goal was goal of the year. I put up a video on TikTok and all that, claiming it was goal of the year, but that was just for a caption. And you know what's going to be annoying on that video? It was looking like getting 100k. It's now slowing down. So another video that won't get 100k. Haven't hit 100k on a TikTok in almost 2 years now. But I've had like 10 over 70k. Man, KFC would honestly do me wonders right now. It's the battle of the KFC clubs. Collingwood and Hawthorn. Make it now. I'll make it now for you to get timed out, actually. You guys are stupid in the chat. Book tickets right now for outside of Optus. You don't book tickets for outside of Optus. Book flights to Perth. Harvey Norman yearly clearance. They have a Harvey Norman Alice Springs. Maybe I go there tomorrow. I'm not stupid. You are. You sound stupid. I wouldn't call Optus Stadium ugly. What is ugly about Optus is the shitty internet sometimes that we get with Optus. That's ugly to deal with. Perth flight likely to be longer than your Alice. Well, no, actually, because my Alice, I've got to have to take a layover flight. I don't really know why, but it was just what was given to me. So it's literally Melbourne to Brisbane. So I'm going from Melbourne to Brisbane to Alice. Or like... Hey, look, Footy Flicks, you crying about it's not going to solve your club's issues right now. And you know, I don't think Hawthorn will miss finals, though. Because I don't really... I mean, if they miss finals, then it's the Giants and the Dockers that both will be in it. I think it'll be interesting. I think Cairns will be a pretty rubbish ground, though. I'm not expecting many cool things about the stadium at all. Not expecting any big things about it, I should say. Fuel cost flying west. Could cost way more direct from Melbourne. No, it wouldn't make a difference. Literally, the trip from Alice to Melbourne, I think, is the same, or if not, maybe a little bit shorter than Alice to Brisbane, or Melbourne to Brisbane, Melbourne to Alice, Melbourne to Brisbane, or Alice to Melbourne, I should say, Alice to Brisbane. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. If Meek's out for the next 3 weeks, they're even more screwed. Do you just see that on the broadcast there, Footy Flicks? Your best ruckman's in some trouble. Oh, Goxie! He's back! Wait. If Goxie's playing in the biggest game of Div 12 Resis, is he playing for South Australia, or is he wouldn't be playing for South Australia, right? He'd be playing for All-Stars. Have Goxie line up on Charlie Dixon.
I'll give you 5 names, Jace. I'll give you Long, Pendlebury, Schultz, Cameron, and Nick Dacos. They have had more tackles combined than the Hawthorn Football Club has had.
And I'll give you 8 players from the Hawks that haven't had a single tackle. The pressure and the tackling quality for Collingwood has been next level. We spoke about how poor the tackling...
I've already played in the Div 12 Resis. I've already said this. I'm busy on the Saturdays that they play most of the week, so I can't actually play. Just to stay tuned for next Saturday night.
Long's had 6, Pendlebury's had 6, Schultz has had 6, Cameron's had 6, and Dacos has had 5. That's more than the Hawthorn Football Club combined.
This tackling is ferocious from Collingwood send. Holy shit. I need to check the tackle stats fully because it's actually crazy, the numbers. Just Ginnivan get another goal, please. Come on. (67-28). The ugliest ground in me used to be GMHB. They don't play in Cairns anymore though, Lenny. Exactly. I was in Caden's video. I wasn't a massive feature in the video though. Like I was a feature, but not a huge feature. Oh, no, I need to just get that video out so people stop asking and pestering me. I'll get it out. I need to get it out next week, actually. Come on, what are we going to see in this last quarter? Yeah, get him in to kick 4. I just need him to kick 1 more. And then it'd be a fairly solid big call to get right, given the form that Ginnivan was in. Not great. Do you know what they should do, actually? For Collingwood Hawthorn games, or any home games of KFC-sponsored clubs, set up a KFC stall at the game. Overcharge the fan. They're going to fucking pay. If there's a why wouldn't they do that, realistically? Like, is it that difficult to... Even if it's just outside the ground in one of the food trucks. Get the most out of the sponsorship. Come on. McGuinness. Gunston. Chip kick to Sicily, but not very good. And Frampton, the man of the moment. Yeah, that's fair enough, Lenny. I mean, if you stayed for the extra day, then you could have gone to the Bros on the Sunday. Well, it wouldn't be a full... I wouldn't think they'd have a full KFC menu. So you might not even be able to get Zinger Box. It might just be like popcorn, chicken, chips. Oh, Weddle. Maybe Zinger Burgers. Like, original recipe. Like, certain selected items. Good tackle. Well, you say it's a short week of footy before the game's actually been played. And Morrison will get a 50 here, so hopefully for his sake he kicks it. Before all the games have been played. I didn't even think last night's game was that bad. It was an alright game. Good to watch with Scott. Oh yeah, go buckets. Yeah, Lenny. Really, they had that? Kids Go free round's not that far away from happening, so hopefully the AFL do something with me for it, but they probably won't. I might guess they're just not going to even acknowledge my existence. You miss Kids Go Free because I think of it. No, but Kids Go free weeks for not 1 week. It's like 4 weeks. My guess is it's 16 to 19. That's what it was last year. Or whenever the school holidays are. I think that's when they do it. Come on, fucking hell, Hawthorn. Do something. Or if we're not going to do anything, just give the ball to Day. Keep turning the ball over and give Dacos fantasy points. Get him to like 120. Scott was cool. I'll get Scott on, I reckon, again for another game. I think Freo Weston. Maybe get a Freo fan on as well. Like Druzy, Ryder Henchy. I'll have to ask around.
McGuinness both will have claims on this shot. Moore is probably the more
Not a lot prior opportunity for Harry Perriman, but I guess he took it thinking he can then break through. But
I think when you do that,
4 buys is a lot. 5 bye weeks sucks. There's too many bye weeks. Like, I don't know why they don't have just 3 bye weeks. It makes sense. Have it even. Because the more bye weeks there are, the less interest fans have of rounds. Because their teams aren't in it. It's true. Shit. They used to have it like only one, like a couple. Oh, they had a split round. Why not bring back the split rounds? Genuinely, why not bring back the split rounds? They had the split rounds where it was like over 2 weeks. It was 1 round of footy. So it was like a bye basically for the sides that didn't play the first week and vice versa for the second week. Better than having 5 shitty bye weeks because it sucks for AFL fantasy and Supercoach as well. Hill, look at this. Where's Elliott? Nah. Schultz. There are too many options for Collingwood. They have 1, they have 2, they have 30, 37. 1 mid-season bye for all teams, back to normal week after. All that, and then that's the week you have the State of Origin or whatever, or whatever rubbish you want to put out. But I don't like the idea of having no footy 1 week during the winter. That sort of shit. There can't be nothing. There's got to be something on that week. That could be when they do the biggest game of Div Tour Rezzies. Like, if that would have been a perfect week for that. Oh, look at this. Elliott. Elliott. Oh, I wanted him to kick his 6 there. Bobby Hill will. Won't kick his 6, but he'll kick a goal. And that is just a... Really, it's an exclamation point. How many points do you reckon we will get the margin to? I reckon they could get to 60 here. Look at that Hawthorn fan. She's not liking it. Long train back for you. Sunshine. Change that song. I'm not going to change the song. I never change the song. Why is there there was a Hawthorn fan in the crowd there cheering. Collingwood had the jumper. Hawthorn had the scarf. Oh, shut up, Footy Flicks. It's bullshit statement from you right there. You're actually pissing me off now in the stream chat, to be honest. Like, don't talk about the Saints when they're not involved. Saints fans have as much right as any other team's fan club base. Does that make any club's fan base to give shit on other opposition clubs if they're playing poorly? I want to see a 7-goal performance from Elliott. Oh, did he kick 7 in Freo? I can't remember if he kicked 6 or 7. I think it was 6 though. Yeah, he did kick 6. No, no one needs to defend me. It's just he's actually starting to get a bit annoying. Well, I think for his sake, just call it down. Chat disconnected.
How well they are playing under Craig McRae. So well orchestrated from the coach. Barrett
Chat disconnected.
twisting, turning. Now kicking to Hardwick. A bit of spacing there. Falling out the middle, but he goes wide.
Oh, just put the Oh, I thought the stream was disconnected for a second. Oh, thankfully not. No, we don't want Watson scoring the goals. When you really think about it, this game has been pretty crap. Hawthorn have been very far off it tonight.
Even though it was an uncontested mark inside 50, look where Collingwood's forced them to have their shot from.
He's capable from here.
Don't think he'll kick this.
They're down his second goal. It's not going to be a
No.
major. It's just going to
55. 99-55.
not to be for the Wizard.
12-26. Aaron Hall.
Flanagan's rushing by. Didn't give.
I'll give you a 10-minute stream timeout.
Completely unhurried.
12-12 on the clock. Weddle. Ginnivan. He's not anywhere near the goals though. He needs to be close to the forward 50.
Held his ground well. Receives it from Quaynor. Has plenty of support in boards. Hung it up for Perryman. Josh Davis.
And they're out now.
Open lane for Houston. He'll find the kick to the wing. Bobby Hill.
And Hill with strong hands. Yeah, I remember when Scott said the C word before. I've said the C word on streams myself, but that was funny. Like, I've said them before, but can't remember the last time I've said the C word on a stream.
Danger right here for Hawthorn. They go inside 50. They've scored 63% of the time. That's the third best ever under Craig McRae.
How are you? Says, yeah, if I would have known the game was like this, I almost would have just not streamed it, to be honest. I could have used this time to sleep, to edit, to pack, to... Luckily I'm not at the game, though. Someone has said the N-word on my stream before. And not just a random person, a guest. A guest has said the N-word on one of my streams before, but I'm not going to tell you when, and I'm not going to tell you who.
And then drilling it. Makes for a tough shot for goal, but another opportunity to score.
Andy, what's he on now? 106. Wouldn't really say it's farming fantasy. He's just having a good day. Weddle, rare mark. Rare defensive mark for the Hawks. And they've just cleared it out there. Dylan Moore.
Absolutely nothing. He was able to find Charles.
Well, Ginnivan's not going to kick his fourth at this rate. The fuck? Hello? Well, I can hear myself twice now. Hello? Well, I hear myself twice now. Who turned my stream on? Oh, this is just stupid. What the hell? Oh, this is just stupid. What the hell? Oh, this is just stupid. What the hell? Gotta fix this. Gotta fix this. Tell you why it's weird. It randomly just... I didn't have the... I didn't click anything. Randomly just... I didn't have the... Oh, fuck's sakes. Now I've got to turn off KO. I can't even watch the game with audio. And I was wrong with the crowd. 83,000. Oh, I found it. Why was it on? There we go. Hello, testing, testing. 1, 2. Wait. There we go. Why was it on? It wasn't on before. How did it just randomly just turn on? I don't really think it was echoing. It was the fact that it was just being played on another tab. I guess you could call it echoing, but it wasn't really echoing. Maybe, I guess you could consider it was. He said, why the fuck are you calling me? I'm watching a movie with the missus. If I had the Nightmares number, I'd consider calling him right now. Riley, mate, if you want me to end the stream so bad, just leave. I don't get your obsession with me trying to end the stream. I haven't ended a single live reaction stream ever. Apart from twice when I couldn't because internet and technology issues just forced me to end early. But I haven't willingly ended a stream because of shit viewers or shit game or whatever. If you willingly end the stream because of shit viewers, you're a sore loser though. So Collingwood next week have Melbourne. Good luck, Melbourne, honestly. Good luck anyone who plays against the Pies. How did they get smashed so heavily against the Giants opening round? Because I was there. That was their first game. Since then, they've been basically flawless. Do you think Hawthorn will be part of the most disappointing team in the round? Yeah, probably. Because it's not going to be Essendon or Brisbane. So unless... And I wouldn't think Richmond would be in it. Because you'd expect them to lose. And same with West Coast. So you'd fucking hope the Saints aren't in it again. Dogs by 45 next week. We need Dogs Pies again. They're not going to play each other again, though, till maybe finals. Well, you'll miss the game being there, but you get to watch the game in Bali. You'll probably watch it. Go to a sports bar, Lenny. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, we went to a sports bar in Bali in Feb. I forgot the name of it. It was bloody good. Really good, actually. Really good food and good prices. I went to the Jackaroo. I don't know what the name of it was called. Nick's farming now, yeah. Like, I haven't really refreshed fantasy scores or whatever. Last time he was on 108, now he's on 120. Or 118. The Cocoon in Seminyak. That's where we stayed. We stayed in Seminyak. Are you staying in Seminyak? My check. Oh, he's got it as well. Wow, my check. They can't do a thing wrong, the Pies. I'm quite jealous, to be honest, of how good Collingwood are. Yeah, all the good villas are in Seminyak, to be fair. What was I gonna... Coast Club. Is your hotel right outside of Marvel? Yeah, I think that even though Hawthorn, even though Collingwood are the best side in the comp, I think you have to put Hawthorn on that list. Do you wish you could not support the Saints? Not now. You stick with your club. Like, eventually they'll have a good period where they're a good side. It makes success more sweet, really, when you've been through such shit periods. More so than the Cats, to be honest. Because the Cats and the Pies, you can't really feel bad for their supporters at all. Because this is just fucking shit. Like, I feel bad. No, I don't even feel bad. I feel jealous of just these fans. These fake... rubbish fans that don't care about the club that much. They just go once every month. See wins. Probably seen more wins live than I have. And I'm going to Alice Springs this week. Hawks' biggest one-season wonder. They were overrated heading into this year anyways. Everyone overrated them. They were never going to be that good. Hey, do you know who's going to be sooking right now? That I'm actually kind of glad they are. AFL talks, Blake. They can shove this one up his ass. He's probably at the game right now. So 50 points. This is going to be the biggest loss of the season for Hawthorn, I believe. And their biggest loss in over a year. I believe he tipped the Hawks as well, which makes it even funnier. Look at this. They're genuinely clinical right now. I want to see Elliot kick 6, but not sure if there's enough time. Well, there is enough time, but I'm not sure if he'll find a 6th. Ned Long. They found a player in Long, haven't they? Should I go to a game in Tasmania in 2026? Yeah. Why not? Turnover. There we go. Nick Dacos. Stat padding. Another big last quarter. He had a massive last quarter in the North game, I'm pretty sure. And mark inside 50. Collingwood again. This time it's checkers. What's the fantasy points now? Dacos 124. So big start, slow middle, and he's picked up again big time. Big last quarter. They're just stat padding now. All the players are stat padding. Hey, think about it, Blade. Better than going to the footy. How crap would it be trying to head back now with the crowds? Like, if you're a Hawthorn fan right now, I would not even feel bad. Not even feel bad. I wouldn't even blame you for leaving early. Like, at all. What's the point of staying till the end when you're just going to hear the Collingwood shit chants? Normally, I'm one for just stay till the end, but at this rate, you just, I don't know, leave early, beat the traffic, beat the packed trains. He tipped them by 57. Wow. Good tip. You're going to be spot on here. Turnover. Hill from 55 out. Kicks it to the top of the goal square. Big contest. They'll be behind. What's that guy sticking a wand with a fucking human head? Yeah, right. Well, the thing is, I am going to Adelaide next week. But I will go. I can probably go to the Bulldogs v Hawthorn game as well. North by 42 points. Look at this. Turnover city for Hawthorn. Ginnivan, you idiot. You're going to cost me a big call. Yeah, will be Boston. Short quarter, I've just realised, 23-44. It's because there hasn't been many stoppages. They've just been controlling territory. $148. AFLW fixture. I find it interesting how they've started it a couple of weeks earlier, but it's probably better for the players. They deserve a longer fixture. They do deserve a longer fixture, but I won't be going to any of the first two games because you'll be on when the AFL's on. Well, yeah, no, I've said this before, but this does shut down the Hawthorn, the very arrogant Hawthorn supporters for a while, for at least another week. Will I be on the hill? Well, I believe a lot of other content creators will be at that game, like Adelaide Richmond last year. So, yeah, I will be on the hill. I'll probably be on the hill. And will I drink that much? I don't know. Probably a few beers. 2 for 2 for tips. Yeah, so it's been a while since I started 2 for 2, to be honest. I've always done something stupid with tips, but I think this week might be the week. Dacos. Ambrosius. You're not going to get 57 points, but you could get 58. Probably not now. Will North v Eagles be a cracking match to see? Says I am the great Tixon. Well, maybe. Oh, I don't think it'll be a cracking match. Oh, Guinea, give him the high. Oh, imagine that. Imagine Guinea got the free kick with a minute, like 17 seconds ago. You definitely picked for the Thursday night, right? Yep. Thankfully. Nah, that'll be it. Ward. 8 seconds. Go to Guinea. Oh, you... What? Idiot. It's going to bloody more. Short quarter, though. Really short quarter. And in all fairness to Collingwood, I'm sorry, you guys were good, but a very boring quarter at that. Did you go to Cats Dogs last? Yeah, I did go to that game. And Dylan Moore will make it a 51-point margin to Collingwood. So they're definitely the best side in the comp now. I think we've already known that for a while. And they've beaten a pretty good side in Hawthorn by 51. I can't see a single complaint with that performance if you're a Collingwood fan, to be honest. Like, there wouldn't be a single complaint with that performance. I don't know if there are many Collingwood fans at all watching this stream, but if there are, talk to me. $10.18. I need to be up at 4 in the morning tomorrow. Fuck. Apart from the Schultz injury, thing with it, Collingwood have had injury concerns throughout the entire year. They've still remained as good as they've been right now. Who will win this year's premiership? Oh, stick with Collingwood. They'd have to be premiership favourites now. Yeah, even if I end at 10:30, I'm still probably going to stay up late. I won't go to sleep straight after this stream, even though I probably should. Yeah, see you in the NT, Sarah. NT again. 2 weeks in a row, basically. Well, not in a row, but 2 and 3 weeks. And with another loss possibly on the cards next week against the Dogs, thinking most people probably tip the Dogs in that game. This could be 4 losses for Hawthorn in a big do or die clash against Adelaide at UTAS, which I will be going to tick off UTAS in my list of stadiums. So Crows are currently top 4. They'll be liking that result because I think the Crows can certainly be a top 4 club this year. Gold Coast could be in the top 4 as well. And I hope the Bulldogs can crack into it if they can. It's pronounced Liam. Yeah, all right, mate. Sorry. You don't have to say it 4 times. Like, it didn't look like Liam from my angle. Are you actually going to... No, I am. I actually am. I literally have planned everything now. Really, it just is a matter of putting it to place and actually going to them now. Teo Traeger Park. What are the next few up? Teo Traeger Park, Bunbury next week. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying, Blake. That would have ruined everything. Genuinely. So that's why I had to get the tickets to that game. Because I could have waited for the second one, but they changed it. So luckily I did go to the first one. No, but I wanted to go to the Gabba with you. Round 19, if you're still up for that. Utah's Optus. Then Gabba. People's first, and then and then the last one would be Canberra. How would someone mispronounce? It's not. Everyone sometimes but it's not really I wouldn't call it mispronouncing at all. It's not like I called you Liam. I called you Liam. Like, we know your name's Liam. We know that your name is Liam. Anyways, I'll probably wrap things up now because I wouldn't mind grabbing a drink and something to eat before I try to get sleep tonight before tomorrow. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow night, and I'll try to see if I can upload Sunday. If not Monday, I'll definitely upload Monday. But if not, I'll try to upload Sunday to get the vid I was trying to get out earlier the week. But yeah, I'll wrap things up. Anything else there is to read? You'd rather go to interstate flight? Just go to both. You'd be able to afford both. You can make it work. Flights are like a few $100, and then just stay with like a Crouchy or something like that. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon in my next stream. Not the best stream, but the game wasn't great, so we move on. And tomorrow night should be a lot more fun. So I'll see you guys all soon in my next one. Cheers.